takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipe stretching time, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life, stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, but Captain C knows sky's too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Saturday afternoon, my friends. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend thus far. Matisha, good to see you. Mr. Mopar Dude's in the house. Caleb, good to see you. Quick Match, welcome. High Tech, good to see you. Golf Kilo 4, welcome. Kevin, good to see you, my friend. Skyworker, welcome back. Jonathan Sellers, good to see you. Creeped Out, welcome. Mox, good to see you. Edmund, good to see you. Avgeek, welcome. Greg Elwell, good to see you. Tony Baldo's in the house, welcome back. Captain UK, welcome. Tenure to Mobile, good to see you. Jesse, good to see you. Dante, welcome back. Goodman, good to see you. Beluga XL, good to see you, my friend. Diamond Mike, good to see you, man. Stav and Tom Brady, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Freddy, good to see you. V Lee, welcome back. Minecraft 64, good to see you. Average Beaver, good morning to you, my friend. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Alexander to the West, welcome aboard, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Flight Sim Aviation, good to see you. Jody Doc, welcome back, my friend. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Cap, have you been taking a break from Flight Sim for a bit? Any news on the Max? No. We have two Maxes that are going to be coming out sooner than later. We got the PMDG and we got the iFly, but there's still no news. Still no release dates, still no news. I would like to think that they're both going to be dropping before Microsoft 2024 comes out with the default 737 Max. So we'll have to wait and see, man. But if I was a betting man, I would say they're going to be out within the next month or so. Probably both of them, to be honest with you. I feel like both are going to drop within the same like week or 2 weeks from one another. So I definitely think that both parties, both iFly and PMDG, are going to try and get their aircrafts out before the launch of 2024. iFly is posting too much preview pics. I mean, getting everybody excited. I think there's a fine line. I do agree with you. Too much is, you know, too much information. People start to get upset. People are just like, okay, give me the damn aircraft now. You know what I mean? Like, I get it from that perspective. But also, newer developer, not really newer, but I guess their first aircraft releasing for 2020, and Microsoft, the new platform, so I could understand them being a little bit excited. Matija, 19 months says, you always find a way to make my day better. Hey, huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for joining me today. Absolutely incredible. SF Aviation celebrating 8 months as August is already almost over. Time flies. Insane, dude. Absolutely insane. And we got Creeped Out celebrating 1 month. Says, I can't believe it's 1 month. Wow. So yeah, time flies, man, when you're having fun. Huge no floaties to all three of you. Thank you very much for celebrating my streams and showcasing your memberships here. Appreciate you guys, man. Cap, GSX is giving me big baggage carts. Do you know how to fix this? Yes, Captain Zemp, go to GSX, go to Customize Airplane, click on the cargo. uncheck auto and select belt. I was also having that issue. Very simple fix. You'll have to reload. Don't forget to save it after you've done that. You have to do that to the front cargo and the back cargo. Same thing, untick auto, select belt, and then hit the save button and then restart GSX or the next time you use it. As long as you hit the save button, the next time you use it, it'll be good to go. Mr. Danny Barry, good to see you. AJ, good to see you as well, my friend. Welcome back. Coyote, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you are doing well. Friends, without further ado, I have a very important family dinner to attend tonight. So without further ado, we're going to jump inside the aircraft. We're going to get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. Looking at about 2.5 hours today, 2 hours and 31 minutes down to Gibraltar. If you've never flown in Gibraltar, you've never seen Gibraltar, it is an absolute blast. Guys, let's please not be slewing our airplanes all across the airport. If somebody's at a gate, you just log out and, you know, move your airplane. Don't have to do it while we're actually, you know, on VATSIM. You can just log out of VATSIM and move over, you know what I mean? So, thanks for the IFE cap, flying the Fenix 320 right now from Fort Lauderdale to Bradley. Nice. Enjoy, man. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. All right, cool. So, friends, let's do it. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First things first, let's go to the overhead. I do have the external power on and the battery switches, and that's pretty much it. So, let's get our DEERs, left side, right side, and center, all to the nav position. Good. Get our evac caps on. Good. Ground control can come on. Crew supply can come on. Nav and logo lights are already on. APU master start switch can go on. Let's get the no smoking to the auto positions, and we will arm our emergency exits. Beautiful. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. As you can see down here, we've already imported our flight plan and all that information. You can see passengers are already boarded. We're getting the rest of the cargo on board, and then we will have to refuel. So we're letting GSX take care of all of that. What we can do is we can go down here to the McDo. We can go to the init ref. We can do our init request. Our call sign this afternoon is Easy87 Tango Hotel. 87 Tango Hotel. This is a real world 319 right flight from London Gatwick down to Gibraltar. Initial cost index will be 5, and we're looking for a cruise level of 370, 37,000 feet initially. Beautiful. We do have some ATC here on the ground in Gatwick. We've got ground online, we've got tower, and we've got departure. So let's grab the most recent ATIS information Zulu. Advise aircraft type on first contact. So we'll advise info Zulu, and we'll go ahead and tune to ground, which is going to be on 121805. 121805. Flip to him. We'll grab our clearance down to Gibraltar. Everything should be good. I'm pretty sure we're going to be on the MVU 1 Zulu departure. So we'll get that ready to go. Good.
Negative 124.230.
Nice.
124.230.
Gatwick ground, very good evening. Easy 87 Tango Hotel with ATIS information Zulu. IFR to Gibraltar, type A320. Sorry, A319.
Easy 87 Tango Hotel. Number 2 in the queue, standby. Easy 163, Gatwick ground. Get you stand up by aircraft type.
Stand 51 Mike and aircraft type A319.
The baggage loaders are done.
Can you accept flight level 390, flight level 370 departure?
Okay, say again, EC161?
Fuel truck is on the way.
Can you accept flight level 390, flight level 370 departure?
Andy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Cap Carolina, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Fly Guten, good to see you, man. iFly is releasing videos of the 737 MAX now 2 in just 5 minutes. Wow. Great news. Maybe we can have a look while we're at cruise altitude. Give us some in-flight entertainment.
Roger, clear to Gibraltar, Inver 1 Souza departure, and our cruise will be flight level 370 and squawk 5015.
Aculus, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You have the best intro song, Cap. Always makes me happy to sit and wait for your streams to start. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
9886. You've turned to the right too early. Taxi to stand 234.
Will you fly the 380 when it releases? Yeah. Been away from the sim for like 4 months. Who on earth is iFly? They're developing a 737 MAX. They've also done so in P3D and FSX. Flew the 321 last night, Australia, and holy moly, it was floaty. Oh yeah. Stark differences between this one and the the 320, 321, sorry.
Taxi, stand by.
Cap, what third-party aircraft would you say is the best for Microsoft? I would say probably the Indy builds, A300, the Fenix series, 319, 320, 321, and the PMDG 737, PMDG 777. All of those ones. Yeah. Cap, do you really think these 737 MAX planes are going to release close to 2024? Seems like they might as well just wait. John, there's a default 737 MAX that is shipping with the new simulator. I'm thinking both developers are going to want to get their aircraft out before there's a freeware version, right? A lot of people have been really looking forward to flying like a MAX and stuff like that, so I do think it's going to release before 2024, correct, yes. Chat, look at this.
Taxi to stand 28.
It's just like a tiny little model of a aircraft vehicle there. Airport. Leonard, celebrating 46 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Says, enjoying my birthday with you today. Thank you very much, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thanks so much. Cap, is there a profile for this airport? I couldn't find one. I think so. This is the Origami Studios. It's probably on the Indy Builds launcher.
Okay, so
in your opinion, which is better, freeware or the Indy Builds? I think the Indy Builds one is, but that's just me. Just a little bit more detail, and it also is better optimization, if I'm being honest with you. Someone dropped their Matchbox pickup truck when getting off the loading bus. Something's going on. Why PMDG and iFly should release their Maxes after Asobo anyways? Yeah, you'd like to think they're going to release it before. I agree.
642, do you want me to hold and wait as well?
Oh man, flying out of Gatwick is always such a shit show, dude. I swear to God.
Tango Hotel? I think I stayed there one night in Cancun. Couldn't tell you though. Lots of sun and mezcal.
Oh,
it could have been a tent on the beach for all that I know. I'll blame the sand for the itchiness in the crotch.
Five-star hotel.
Stand by. All stations stand by.
Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, C2A. Chat, listen, I got to be honest with you, man. I don't have time to just sit here and wait. I literally, we're pushing the limits of this stream. We might have to log off. This seems to be a reoccurring thing whenever we fly in and out of Gatwick. The ATC is just in shambles almost every single time that I fly in and out of this airport. So we're going to give it another 5 minutes. There's not really that many airplanes on the ground, so I'm not quite sure why exactly everybody's freaking out, and there's not that many airplanes here on the ground. So I don't know what's going on with it. Arctic's good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. That's why I never fly out of Gatwick. My PC would probably explode. I don't know, man. I don't know. Aiden, good to see you, man. Happy birthday to you, man. Thank you very much for support. Appreciate you. Does a girlfriend like flying? No. She has, no. Zero interest. Just push and start at your discretion. Ask for forgiveness. We don't even have our clearance yet. There's like a dozen planes. It's crazy. I have runway 9 at Gibraltar, but there's no star. Correct. There is no star going into Gibraltar. And all based on the weather. The winds are 110 at 7 knots. So yes, we would be landing on runway 9er. Runway 9er has the very cool visual approach. So if you come over here, you see that there's the civil approach and the military approach. We're obviously on the civil approach. So if you collect that, you'll see that it's basically you take it from RIPRA and then you go in and then you have some fix rings and then you make the right turn down and in. It's a super cool approach, very challenging. But yeah, that's usually what you would do is the civil, the SRA. I don't know what SRA stands for, but yeah, doing the SRA. Declare minimum fuel at the gate.
6420 kilograms, hello, taxi Romeo.
Hey Cap, I wonder why your subs don't increase, but you have great number of views. It's Flight Sim, my man. I gain about 300 to 500 subscribers a month. That's my average. 300 to 500, very slow roll, man. I mean, we just had our 77,000 subscriber special. We're already at 77,200. We're almost actually up to 77,300 subscribers. So it grows. It just doesn't grow like a Call of Duty streamer or something like that. You know what I mean? Maybe that you got a sick passenger that needs to get to Gibraltar ASAP.
7 Golf Whiskey, no worries. Taxi Papa Kilo Stand D3.
I mean, we're still getting fuel, so we can still wait. We still got a little bit of time for fuel, but we're going to... We're going to get things going here in a second. ACAP was flying 777 from Vancouver to London Heathrow. It flies so awesome. We'll be flying it again. Yes, incredible aircraft. Absolutely incredible. Beaver celebrating 29 months. My man. Huge enough floaties to use as clearance. Unable. Straight to the runway. I wish, man. I wish, dude. Atif, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Wayward, good to see you, my man.
Giant 9886, taxi Lima Sierra, hold short.
Sounds like they switched controllers. It sounds like the other controller is having issues with maybe how busy it was on the ground. I don't know.
8688. 8688, hello, passing message. 8688 is standard 105 A320 Neo.
What do we do for 100k subs? We eat your Maple Leaf hat? No.
88, cleared skip frame 1, zero departure, squawk 4437.
I guess we have to call for more clearance because yeah. ACAP, is your YouTube your main or side income? Main income.
Negative,
main income.
4437.
Correction, stroke 4437.
100k, he goes topless. That's when we release the only planes.
Correct.
Ground easy, 87 Tango Hotel, stand 53 type A319 with Zulu IFR to Gibraltar, please.
Easy 87 Tango Hotel, Garagans, good afternoon. Information Julie's correct, cleared to Gibraltar, Inver 1, Zulu departure, squawk 3442.
IMZU 1 Zulu 3442, easy 87 Tango Hotel.
Easy 87 Tango Hotel, correct. Giant 8.
All right. That was nice and easy. Good. Flight plan, EGKK, departures, 8 right on the IMZU 1 Zulu departure. Insert. Good. LXGB, arrivals, runway 9, no star, approach via, no via, insert, good. Now if we scroll through, we should see, what was that waypoint? IMZU? No. Ripra. I see PMOS. Where is PMOS? Okay, so from PMOS, okay, I see what we have to do. So from PMOS, we're going to, radar vector ourselves to Ripra. So after PMOS, I'm going to put in Ripra. I think that's how it's spelled, right? Yeah, we'll put in Ripra after PMOS, good, and then we'll clear out that discount, and then we'll insert that. Good. I'm happy with that. 26 miles to run to Ripra, and then Ripra is 9 miles. Basically then, like I said, we'll be on a visual approach. I don't think X-ray is an actual waypoint, but anyways, we'll just fly it visually. It's okay. We will be fine. All right, we are almost done. Hey, there we go. He is done. Cool. Boarding is complete. Beautiful. Let's send all of this data down here to the McDo. So we'll go to our NITREF. We'll go to our NITB page. We'll confirm all those numbers are correct. 55.829.4 block fuel 8.9. Everything is correct on that. Beautiful. Let's go to performance tab. Let's go upstairs. Let's spool up the EPU so we're essentially ready to rock and roll once this is done. Let's go to our departure performance. 8 right, surface conditions are dry. We're going with a flaps 2 departure today. We are a little bit heavy. Force Togano, anti-ice off, packs on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V speeds. 51, 51, 56. 2/up 0.8. Beautiful. Let's send all of that data down to the McDo. Everything is set and correct down there. Beautiful. Looking good. RJ, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Gamer Boy, good to see you. By the way, Gamer Boy, if you're ever wondering where I'm flying into, what airports I'm using, if you look in the description of the video, Nightbot isn't here unless like the stream is going. I can't add Nightbot when the stream's not live. So if you're ever curious, I saw you asking in chat before it even started, what London airport is he flying out of? If you go to the description of the video, I always put in there what airports I'm flying out of. So you'll always see, you know, scenery used, and then I show the aircraft and the scenery that I was using. So just a little tidbit of information for you. Hey Gap, can you tell me what your total setup is worth? I mean, are you talking like microphones, 2 computers, monitors, peripherals? I don't know, dude. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
Formation Zulu.
Thousands of dollars. I don't know. I'd have to go through and like piece everything together. I would say somewhere ballparking $7,500, somewhere around there, something like that probably. If you think about everything that's included here, 2 computers, 3 monitors, capture cards, peripherals, autopilot panels, radio stacks. Yeah, you're probably going at like 7,500 plus, probably. Did you try the Fenix 319 yet, or is this the first time? We've been flying it for over a week now, Nicholas. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Cool. Everything is down there. Everything looks good. I'm happy with that. APU is on and available. APU bleed is on. Good. External power comes off. Fuel pumps go on. Seatbelt signs go on. Red beacon light goes on. That's going to signal the ground crew, let them know that we are ready to rock and roll. The only other thing that we need here is our TCAS, which is 3442. So we'll bug that up, 3442. We'll turn that on and reporting, Good. How much have you wasted on planes you never fly? About $200. Not really, man. I don't really buy things, like I don't buy airplanes that I know I'm not going to be flying. I just don't waste my money on that. Have I in the past? Yes, absolutely. I don't know that number. It's been a very long time since I've bought an aircraft that I don't fly. Aviation Central, 5 months. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for your support. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. What mic do you use, Cap? I don't see it in the description. It is the Shure SM7B. Shure, S-H-U-R, SM7B. Love Gibraltar approach. It will be a fun final today. Yes, it will. Coughs and E-Jets. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that would be... What did I pay? $40 for that? I flew it for about 2 weeks. Hopefully it becomes something, but do I have to manually put in the waypoints for the visual approach to Gibraltar? You just have to put the first one like I did 5 minutes ago. Just put in the RIPRA, and then from RIPRA, you just know that you have to fly a heading of 359, and then you make just like a base turn, basically. Yeah. How about the 777 when it came out, and I haven't flown it yet? Oof. 777 is fantastic. Incredible aircraft. All right, we're going to let them know we're ready for push and start. Gatwick Ground, Easy 87 Tango Hotel with Zulu ready for push and start, stand 5-3.
Easy 87 Tango Hotel, stand by, I'll call you back, hold position.
Thank you. All right, I'm assuming, this is where it becomes a little bit difficult. I'm assuming he's going to want us to face west.
122, push and start approved, face west, QNH 1020.
Yeah, he's getting everybody to face west. So that's what we're going to do. We'll face west. All right, he told us to hold position, so we're not going to push quite yet. West. Yavoos, my man, dropping the €6. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support. I appreciate it. This is Cap. I accidentally bought the Captain Sim 777 and the Bredock 737 and realized it later. Eesh. That sucks. I feel bad. Maybe get a refund? I think you can get a refund. Now, I'm not quite sure why he allowed the aircraft directly beside us to push back, but he's not allowing us to push back. Interesting. So I guess we'll wait and see. I have an NVIDIA 4050 and want to get the 4060. Do you have any know if it runs well with many add-ons? I mean, I would assume that it would, yes. Gutter and Barlick. Hey, they'll port right over to 2024, hopefully. The 4050 is sad. I've heard a lot of people complaining about the 4050. I don't know a lot about it, to be honest with you, but... No. Oh, Yavoos, thank you again, man. Dropping another €6. I don't know why Amy's not reading it, but I meant you realized it later. Hey, I've never bought any of those aircraft, thank goodness.
Qatar 111, roger, continue standing.
Won't be buying any of those. Never heard about a desktop version of a 4050? I don't know.
Cap accidentally bought a CS 777 and Bredock 737 and realized it later,
Oh,
right?
Could you imagine, dude? Could you imagine? Eek. No bueno.
I meant, you realized it later, lol, talking about wasted money on planes.
Yeah, no, I never bought any of those airplanes. I held off. I was a good boy. Can't say the same for all the other content creators out there.
I'm going to send you a reroute via text. Advise if able to accept.
Hey Cam, is the setup part of Microsoft complicated in PC? Is this... is the setup part of Microsoft complicated? It can be when you get into it, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward, to be honest with you.
230 to Brussels, are you able?
Affirm, we accept level 230, Qatari 111.
Qatari 111, thank you very much. Information Alpha's current, QNH 1020, clear to Brussels, Oddvic 2 Zulu departure, squawk.
I have a 4070 Ti Super Microsoft is running with 100 plus FPS pretty much all the time. Yep. I've heard good things about the 4070s, heard good things about the 4080 Supers. Yeah. How much will the AnyBuilds 350 be? No clue, man. I'm sorry, dude. Captain, important question. Do you like pasta? Depends. Not the biggest pasta guy. Not the biggest carb guy, but yeah.
And squawk is 6351.
The setup of X-Plane and P3D are different stories. It'll take you 2 weeks to get X-Plane and P3D set up properly. Yep. All the libraries and INI files and ugh, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Easy 255 is ready to taxi.
I can vouch for the AMD 7900 XT as well. I would never get an AMD GPU. That's just me, but
Lima, Sierra, hold short Juliet.
yeah.
85-3 Whiskey Alpha, right down to runway 81.
85-3 Whiskey Alpha, taxi Lima, Sierra, hold short.
Lima,
Taxi
Sierra.
Lima, Romeo, hold short, Juliet.
Okay, so he is sending us out that way.
Taxi Lima, Romeo, Juliet, 85-3 Whiskey Alpha.
Installing seniors and X-Plane is such a pain. Oh, dude, it's...
16 Lima after the company,
Yeah.
A319 is clear behind stand 51, official start approved to face west.
Roger, after the company has passed, please start approved, face west, EC 16 Lima.
Yavuz, dropping another €6. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for support. Truly do appreciate you, man. Once you switch to an AMD GPU, you never want to go back to Team Green. I don't know about that. Yavuz, thank you again, man. Another €6 donation. Says maybe we should start a fundraiser for all those tricked YouTubers. Now I should put my credit card from YouTube chat. Thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you. After the company traffic is passed left to right, cleared for push and start, stand 5-3. Easy 87 Tango Hotel.
Maybe we should start a fundraiser for all those tricked YouTubers. Okay, now I should put my credit
let's go.
card away
Park
from
brakes
YouTube
release.
chat.
Yavuz, thank you very much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude.
At stand 54. Aircraft type is an A319.
Let's go. Block time. Engine mode selected to start position. Upstairs. Everything looks good. We're going to turn that down. We're going to turn this up. Let's go ahead and start spooling up engine number 2, shall we, friends? Let's do it. Engine number 2 on. He kept haven't flown the 737 in 2 months. I know, right? It's crazy. It's awesome that I flew it for 3 years straight. Don't worry, man. We'll be back in the 737. But yeah, I've flown my fair share of 737s here on this channel. Don't worry, we will be back. I don't know what this pushback is doing. He's kind of taking us off to the right over there. Okay, there we go. I think he's figured it out. Do you need a good processor and good RAM to run it? Yes. Otherwise, you'll bottleneck. You don't want to be bottlenecking. All right, good start on engine number 2. Again, we're not going to waste any time. We're just going to start spooling up engine number 1. It's already taken us 30 minutes to get our clearance and pushback. Get that done. What livery is that right there? It's a nice livery.
Taxi by Kilo, Romeo, hold short, Juliet.
Taxi by Kilo, Romeo, hold short to Juliet.
It was an off-spray ATR? Okay. What about that 320 right there? Amber? What's Amber, chat? Gotta check out EGPH. It's amazing. I mean, I've had V1 of EGPH. Pyreek still hasn't sent me V2, though. I don't even know how to get a hold of Pyreek. Pardon me. Hey Cap, will you be using RD presets Gibraltar? Nope, I'm using the default Gibraltar. Just default handcrafted, man. I don't fly enough into Gibraltar for me to warrant picking up a third-party scenery. If I was flying in all the time, sure. But there's a default handcrafted that meets my needs for how little I fly in, to be honest with you. Flap set position number 2 for takeoff. Beautiful. Let's go. Ground spoilers armed. Engine mode selector back to the normal position. Predictive wind shear system auto. On and on. Auto brakes over to max RTO. Trim value up 0.8. Beautiful. 0.8 is set and checked. Wonderful. Initial climb is 4,000. We've got that. APU goes off. APU bleed goes off. Third day I called for takeoff clearance and some Unicom and some other plane didn't call, and I lined up and he shot right by me and went through me. Yep. Flep 70. The one plane I can't imagine in Microsoft Flight Sim is the 7.5. Well, there's a 7.5 in heavy development and it is actually progressing along quite well, so I would expect a 7.5 within the next couple of months, I would like to think, most likely. Hey Cap, do you have any of the settings inside the Fenix desktop, like display sync? I don't, no. Everything is just normal as it comes.
Object 409, Garrett Ground, good afternoon, welcome to Gatwick, taxi Charlie, Juliet, Quebec, hold short, Lima.
Alright, so he's probably going to give us Lima, Romeo, hold short, Juliet. We're going over to 8 right. So we'll see what they end up giving us. Ground E.
81, Lima, taxi.
81-6 Lima, taxi Lima, Sierra, hold short, Juliet.
Lima, Sierra, hold
Sirens, 4 months. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Ground Easy 87 Tango Hotel, ready to taxi.
87 Tango Hotel, taxi Lima, Sierra, hold short, Juliet.
Lima, Sierra, hold short, Juliet, Easy 87 Tango Hotel. Alright, he wants us Lima, Sierra, hold short, Juliet. Let's do it. Park brakes go off. Let's go flying. Takeoff config check is set. Beautiful. Hey Cap, you more excited about the Indy builds 350 or the Bluebird 7.5? 350 and 7.5 are definitely on the top of the list, yes. Sirens, thank you very much for 4 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How do you have all that knowledge in this game? Thousands and thousands and thousands of hours using flight simulators. That's how. It's like riding a bike, reading a book. Once you learn how to do it, you get it. Does that make sense? It's the best way that I can describe it. Just picked up the TCA Captain's Pack and I had my first flight to Phoenix yesterday. Coming from a HOTAS 1, it will take some time to get used to the stiffer joystick, but I'm really enjoying it. Yes, absolutely. Glad you're enjoying it.
Whiskey Alpha, taxi Juliet, Tango, 26 right.
Good afternoon from your ground controller. Cordy, good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you. Riding a bike, reading a book. Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, there you go, AJ. GMC gifting 5 members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for the continued support of the channel. Appreciate you big time, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, buddy.
Tango, 26 right, 1 Juliet 7.
Alright, this is Quebec, that is Romeo, next will be Sierra. Guys, if you did get a gifted membership from GMC, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Unbelievably kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, GMC. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind, dude. Alright, this is Romeo Alpha, and then we're going to have Sierra down after the de-icing pads. We got some easyJet buildings over here. Hey, easyJet.
Thank you. 1 Bravo will be
Landon, dropping the $5 dono. Thank you so much, Landon. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. And we've got Aviation Central as well, dropping the $5 donation. Thank you very much for support, man. I really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How many VATSIM hours do you have? Also, I got off the waitlist for Toronto FIR, and I have a solo on CYTZ Tower. Enjoy the flight. Very cool, man. I think I am up to over 4,000 hours on VATSIM now, I think. I'd have to go and check my VATSIM hours, but I believe I'm over 4,000 hours on VATSIM.
Have a smooth flight, Cap.
Thank you. Appreciate both you guys, man. Thank you very, very much for the support, Landon. And Aviation Central. Appreciate you guys, man. Alright, this is Sierra.
How many VATSIM hours do you have? Also, I got off the wait list at the Toronto FIR and I have a solo on site's tower. Enjoy the flight.
That is awesome. Enjoy that, man. You'll have to let us know when you get your S rating, and we'll have to come fly in, man. It'd be really cool.
255, contact tower now, 124.23, sir, goodbye.
124.230, easy 255.
85-3 Whiskey Alpha, just want to make sure you're doing this right. Turn left now onto Tango, then right to down 26 right.
More like 5,000? I can check afterwards, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around there. Morning, Captain. Question, did you turn off your cabin visibility? Does it do anything? Nope, just gives you better wing views. I don't like looking at my wing views through like a window. I just find it obscures the view. I want to be able to take in as much of this as possible. So we are the window. We are the window when we do this stuff, so. My S2 exam is soon. I think I start training for Toronto Tower. Very cool, man. Yeah, you'll have to let us know when you got it, and we'll come visit, man. All right, this is us holding short of Juliet. Juliet is right up here in front of us, as you can tell by the charts. Juliet.
87 Tango Hotel. Continue now. Juliet Tango 26 right. Holding point Juliet 7.
All right, Juliet Tango holding point. Sorry, can you repeat that for easy? 87 Tango Hotel.
Yeah, all right. It's Juliet Tango 26 right. Holding point Juliet 7.
All right, Juliet Tango holding point Juliet 7 for 8 right. Easy 87 Tango Hotel. Thank you. All right, Juliet and Tango.
3294 Garrett, good afternoon. Taxi 08 left, Alpha
Juliet Tango?
0 left, Alpha November.
Do we pull onto the runway? Juliet Tango, Juliet 7. I think we go onto the runway like that guy's doing. I have 4,837 hours on VATSIM. Is that what I have? That's crazy, dude.
26 right, 20.7.
Roger, Juliet, go 26 right, 20.7.
Alright, so we're going to make the left onto Tango, and then we back taxi using the runway. I forgot that they do that here. They don't really land or depart on this runway. It's more of a taxiway. Alrighty, and we are out of the ramp. We're getting our lights on. How do you find your VATSIM hours? The easiest way is when you're logged in. If you go to VATSIM Radar, you can like click on yourself and it'll show you how many hours you have. But I've got 4,837 hours just on VATSIM. That's insane.
88 contact Garrett Tower now 124.230. Goodbye.
124.230. Thank you for me.
It's not more of a taxiway. It is a taxiway now. Got you. Okay. Aviation fan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. So, Cap, the arrival is all visual, right? Like hand flying? Correct. There is no ILS. There is no nothing into that airport. Correct, my amigo. Runways are close together to be used at the same time with modern regulations. Makes sense.
44.333, thanks for ATC, up to door.
Just confirm 124.230.
44.230.
Steve, it's 14 Bravo, contact tower 124.230, goodbye.
44.230, thank you very much.
I can't even understand what half of these guys are saying on the radio comms, by the way. I don't know if you guys are picking it up, but like, I understand what the controller is saying, but half of the pilot's reading stuff back, like I have no clue what's going on. No clue.
Easy 17 Tango Echo, I'm so sorry, just give me another few minutes, I'll get to you soon.
Wilco, Easy 17 Tango Echo.
Any idea when the 777 will be releasing? I believe they said sometime in September. I don't know. Nicholas, what's up, man? Thank you, dude. About to land your bird at CLJ. I don't know where that is, but is that Chewy on ATC? I don't think so. Chewy was playing Call of Duty this morning. How many people are in the Black Ops 6 beta? I was playing last night. After 6 months on VATSIM, I've spent only 368 hours. But that's not bad, man. Still a ton of hours, right? If you think about it.
416 for us, Charlie 3. We're looking for Pier 181.
Starline 416, Garrett, hello, taxi Juliet Zulu, stand 1.
Alright, I don't see Juliet 7, which is what he gave us.
55, 35, Romeo is ready for push start.
I see
535 Romeo, push and start, approved face west.
Approved face west.
Juliet 6.
DD87 Tango Hotel, just for information, Juliet 7 is just at the end of the taxiway here. Contact tower now 124.230, have a good one.
App seat at the charts, thanks, we're over to tower 124230, thanks for wonderful ATC, easy 87 Tango Hotel.
Cheers, goodbye.
Yeah, I just saw it right here, Juliet 7, it's right there. All right, we're over to tower,
You were cleared
2423.
Juliet 4, you've gone past that now, but no worries. Continue taxi and hold Juliet 1, runway 08 right.
Continue to hold Juliet 1.
They just released 2 preview vids. Yes, we'll take a look at that when we get to cruise altitude. Any word on the max from iFly or PMDG? Not yet, man. Not yet. There's not too much traffic coming in today, and should be able to get it out. Hi, Dede. Where are the preview vids? Probably on their web, on their YouTube channel. Tower, hello, Easy 87 Tango Hotel, Juliet 7.
Easy 87 Tango Hotel, Gatwick Tower, good evening. Continue hold Juliet 7.
Continue hold Juliet 7, Easy 87 Tango Hotel. All right, Juliet 7 is going to be right here at the end of the runway, friends. Preview videos of what? The iFly 737 Max.
26 right, taxi, Juliet 7.
Easy 16 Lima, Gatwick Tower, good evening. Continue hold Juliet 7.
All right, there we go.
Roger, we'll hold Juliet 7, please. 161.
Apologize, Tower, did you take just taxis for me?
Never used VATSIM yet since I'm too nervous. You'll get over it, man. Trust me when I say that. There will become a time where you're going to just feel comfortable. Your first couple flights, you're always going to be nervous. That's without a doubt. That's just life, right? So, it'll be good.
Easy 87 Tango Hotel, Gatwick Tower.
Go ahead.
Why did you taxi through a Boeing 787?
I didn't taxi through anything. I'm not seeing anybody here. I'm holding short Juliet 7.
On my screen and on the British Airways screen, you've gone right through him.
I can assure you, sir, I'm streaming now for over 300 people. There is absolutely nobody in front of me, or am I through anybody.
Roger, just continue hold Juliet 7.
Gonna hold. I don't know why he's not showing up. I have model matching.
Easy 53 Whiskey Alpha, runway 08 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 07011.
You're behind you and I see him?
08 right, cleared for takeoff, Easy 53 Whiskey Alpha, appreciate it.
Easy 8688 behind the departing company Airbus A319 via Juliet 1.
How do you guys all see it, but I don't see it?
Line up behind the departing company.
But I see everybody else, but not him? That's weird.
Seabird 14 Bravo, continue taxi holding point Juliet 1, runway 08 right.
Ooh, good question. Do I have him blocked? Let's see. Dot aircraft. Distance. No, look. Too many errors. Status. Too many errors. Because it's using the IVAO, but he's showing up as a 320. What in the fuck is going on? I've never seen that before. Too many errors.
Easy 53 Whiskey Alpha, contact.
He's showing up as a 787-800. But the model matching is trying to do a Speedbird A320. Has anybody experienced this before? I certainly have not. Do you think people do bring over their MD-11, or do you think that they won't bother since TFDI released one? I have no clue, man. I have no clue.
Easy 8688, runway 08 right, clear for takeoff, wind 07011 knots.
Maybe the model is a substitute for you not having a specific 787 model, but I've got FSLTL installed. I don't, if you look here, it's loading all FSLTLs.
14 Bravo behind the departing EasyJet Airbus A320.
But for some reason it's trying to load.
Right behind.
right behind the
Super weird. I'm going to look through here. FSLTL, where's the 788s? B788. B788 BA. It's right here. It should be showing it. We've even got the FSLTL. I know that there's a model for it. It's even selected. Super weird. That's, I've never ran into that problem before, to be honest with you. You want me to disconnect and reconnect? Try it.
Easy.
We'll see what happens. Now I've got him.
Easy 87 Tango Hotel, continue taxi holding point Juliet 1, runway 08 right.
Continue taxi Juliet 1, and we found the issue. Apologize for that. For some reason our model matching wasn't loading him. I disconnected and reconnected, and now I see him.
Easy 87 Tango Hotel, no worries, happens to us all.
Alright, cool.
Easy 86.
Yeah, well, there he is.
Contact Gatwick direct.
He's right there. As it should have been. That's super weird. Never seen that before. Huh. Right, Juliet 1 for us. Okay, it's okay, chat. This is why we're in the virtual world, right? It's all good. It's all good.
Easy 8688. Contact Gatwick direct. Now 126.825. Bye-bye.
126.825. 126.825. Good.
Speedbird 14 Bravo, runway 08 right, clear for takeoff, wind 070, 11 knots.
Right, cool.
Runway 085, thanks so much.
Alright. Well, at least we figured it out. Super weird. I wonder why he wasn't drawing in the first place. But regardless, we got him. British Airways, 787-800. Very nice. Currently reinstalling Expo 11 since I don't want to splurge on 2020 with 2024 a few months away. Sure. Could also get it on the Games Pass. I would suggest just deleting the IVAO rule set altogether. So less. The only reason I have the IVAO rule set is because they don't have MD-11s or A300s. FSLTL does not have MD-11s or A300s. Those are the two airplanes. The only reason I'm using the IVAO custom rule set. And I don't think FSLTL has added the MD-11s or A300s.
111 Gatwick Tower, good evening. You were cleared up to Juliet 4 and you've gone past that now. No worries, follow the easyJet and hold Juliet 1. Custody 111.
The only planes that I have installed, Les, are the A300 and the MD-11. That's why it was having an error. Those are the only two models that I have installed from IVAO, and the
Easy 87 Tango Hotel by Juliet 1, line up runway 08 right.
Juliet 1, line up 8 right, Easy 87 Tango Hotel. Landing lights, strobe lights, wing lights, nose lights, let's go. I think that's why it was having an error less. I think that's why it was drawing a 788. It was saying it was a 787, but it was saying too many errors. Anyways, I've never seen that issue before, so I'm not going to start worrying about it. If it starts becoming more of a problem, then it's something that I'll have to look into, but that's the first time I've ever run into that problem, using the program. And I've been using the model matching, both model matching for, God, forever now, man. Never ran into that problem.
Runway 08 right, clear for takeoff, wind 070, 11 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 8 right, easy 87 Tango Hotel. Do you have an updated FSLTL installer for VATSIM, or does not matter? I think you have to do it, yes. You probably want to put a new one in there. I do it as well. Joystick cam is coming on. Guys, I'd like to take a second to shout out our sponsor, Thrustmaster. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested in any of the peripherals that you see me using, don't hesitate to click the link up above in chat. Once again, thank you, Thrustmaster. Sounds are up. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Throttle's up to about 40%. Let's go flying, friends. Chrono goes on. Stable at about 40%, 50%. Good. Let's go flying. Manflex 68 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. .100 knots for neutral on the side stick. V1 rotate. Aussie rate. Gear up.
Alpine 2, November Golf, runway 08 right, clear to land, runway 010, 1 knot. Capelli 111, behind the right, EasyJet, Everbase 320, via Juliet 1, line up, runway 08 right behind. Qatari 111, behind the landing, EasyJet, Airbus 320, will line up, runway 08 right. Easy 87 Tango Hotel, contact Gallic Director now 126.825, bye-bye.
Gallic Director 126.825, thanks for wonderful ATC, and apologize about the model matching issue. We'll see you soon. Easy 87 Tango Hotel.
All good, thanks, bye.
Alright, throttles to climb, flaps up, position number 1, over to Gatwick Director. And we have a level off here at 3,000 feet. Sounds back down just a little bit so we can hear the controllers, guys. Alright, here's our level off at 3,000.
Citybed 14 Bravo, climb now, flight level 190.
Climb out level 190, below 1,000.
Alright, 3,000 feet. Good. Gallic Director, very good evening. Easy 87 Tango Hotel 3000.
Easy 87 Tango Hotel,
Flaps clean.
Director, hello, climb now, flight level 120.
Climb now, flight level 120. Easy 87 Tango Hotel. All right, we're going to go open climb to 2000. There we go. There's the restriction. Make our left turn. Keep it climbing. Good. Joystick cam is blurry. Anybody? Is the camera blurry? I can read Thrustmaster right here on the screen perfectly fine.
Speedbird 90170, speed 180 knots, maintain until 60 and E. 180, maintain 60.
Sporty departure out of here.
5, speed 200. Speed 200, Speedbird 14 Bravo, nothing further now. 1 Unicom, have a good flight, bye-bye.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
All right, through 6,000.
For your planning, I plan to make a straight in approach. Range is
Standard barrel.
50 miles. Shuttle T55, descend to 3,000 feet, flare, right turn heading 290 degrees. Descend to 3,000 feet.
Correct, Les.
290, so 2.5.
Could have been, yeah. Could have been a focus issue with my hand close to it, but usually it's pretty good. Man, climb performance on this thing is insane. Almost a full aircraft with a ton of fuel. We're climbing like a rocket ship. 8,000 feet, autopilot 1 is on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Nice.
Speedbird 90170, contact tower.
Ground spoilers, disarm.
Enjoy the flight, bye-bye.
Runway turn offs. Off, nose lights off, wing lights off.
easyJet Tango Hotel, maintain your flight time routes until Southampton, monitor Unicom 152.8.
I'll maintain our flight plan route until Southampton, over to Unicom, thanks for wonderful ATC, easyJet Tango Hotel.
Cheers, bye.
Alrighty, 122.8, we're going to get our cruise altitude, we're going up to 370, bug that up, and 122.8 for us. Over to Unicom already, my friends. Unicom. Through 10,000. Landing lights are off. We do have a speed restriction, though, and I believe that's what he said. Maintain this till Southampton, which is here, Sam. So no direct twos or anything like that until we reach Sam, is what he said. So, nice. Very nice, my friends. That was a great departure. Still puzzling with the model matching, but that's okay. No big deal there. We figured it out. And look at that stunning departure out of Gatwick. Look at those visuals, man. Absolutely incredible, chat. Absolutely incredible. Maybe I should have that as my wing view. I think that's a little bit better. Nice. Flying Elizeg to Dusseldorf, then Kukurova on with Sun Express, all 4-hour legs. Jeez. I'm so lucky I would have been banned permanently. No, man. I mean, things happen, dude. It's not like I did it intentionally, right? It's not like I was being an idiot. I just didn't know. To me, there was nobody there. So. A319 versus 7.5. As far as climb performance, yeah, I don't know, dude. They're both pretty gnarly, to be honest with you. What's the plan for next week? Back in the 777? Next week is a weird week, man. I leave on Saturday morning. Next week, no. We're in the A321 on Thursday, both days. And then there's no stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm back Wednesday evening, so there's probably a stream Thursday will be the next stream. So from Thursday to Thursday, we'll be off. There will be no stream for a week. Those Rolls-Royce are much more powerful than the CFMs? Correct. Yeah. If you get banned for that, they'll be losing supporters. Well, of course. You should never get banned for something like that. All right, speed is increasing, looking good. Climbing up to 280 knots on the climb. Pretty smooth up here as well, so we'll release the cabin. Let them go. Wonderful. Looking good. Looking good, chat. With the recent world update, England and Ireland are looking good? Yes, much better. Even if it was visibility issue, shouldn't it have given you traffic warning, or is it only in the skies? Only in the skies, Yavuz. I don't think you get traffic warnings on the ground. I could be wrong, but I don't think you do. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Show the channel some love, some support. You can if you have a TARA on the ground. Interesting. You'll be picking up the Aerosoft Frankfurt. Yes, I will be. Maybe that's what we're going to be doing Thursday. I don't know at what time it's releasing. I don't know if it'll be available for purchase by the time we have our afternoon stream on Thursday, but hopefully it will be, because actually that'll be like 5 o'clock German time or 6 p.m. German time. So we should be doing the new Frankfurt on Thursday, yes. I have a 4090, but I get some stutters on new sceneries and it sucks. I have my FPS capped at 65. I think the problem is the 49-inch monitor. Would you recommend something smaller? I could probably say that yes, that's probably why, Alex. Are you trying to run it in 4K as well? The simulator is, you know, you can probably do it. Are you using FrameGen, something like that? Are you streaming tomorrow? Yes, tomorrow is the big day, man. Tomorrow, Pero Bhutan, friends. Everybody get their big boy pants on. Tomorrow is a big boy approach. Pero Bhutan. There's only like a handful of pilots who are trained in the real world to fly into there, so. I've been trying to lower resolutions and I am using FrameGen. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much time. I don't have much knowledge when it comes to those bigger monitors and how they react. Obviously, the ratio and the resolution could affect that, but you would think a 4090 would handle that no problem. I don't know. That's a weird one. Anders, I'll probably buy both, man. As a YouTube channel, a content creator, I will probably buy both, and I'll probably compare both. We'll see how they go, you know? Might go down to a 32-inch. I'm waiting to see if 2024 helps. Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. With some of the multi-core support and stuff, definitely might help. Pero Bhutan sounds like a lady's handbag brand. Nice. V1 did almost legal landing. Almost legal or almost illegal? Looking forward to the comparisons. I'm still considering which one I will buy. Yes. I mean, don't forget as well, Anders, we have the freeware coming to the sim as well. So we're going to have 3 737 Maxes in the next 2 to 3 months, which is insane to think about. Can you do a 319, 321 without buying the 320? No, Dan, unfortunately not. You have to own the 320 and then the 319 and the 321, your expansions. There's a deal right now. I believe there's still a deal. I don't know if it's still going on, but yeah. The tail was technically in the touchdown zone. That doesn't count. The wheels need to be in the touchdown zone. Center of the aircraft has to be in the touchdown zone. Got any tips to land the 737? Just got the TCA yoke, and it's so different than a stick. Practice, Dylan. Just do short flights, Dylan, or go do pattern work. As weird as that is, go do some pattern work and just keep landing, man. It's going to take you a while to get it, dude. It's a very different sensation, a very different feeling. Yeah. Very, very, very different, my friend. All right, well, that wasn't too bad. Took us about 45 minutes to get out of, I mean, what was that? 12 minutes and, okay, so it took us about 25 minutes to depart out of Gatwick, which I guess, well, no, technically 25 minutes just on the taxi, I guess. You got to add another about half hour to get our clearance. That first guy was struggling big time. I'm glad that they switched controllers and they were able to start spitting out clearances and stuff like that. Is the iFly Max tablet the default Sobo tablet? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't know, Adam. I haven't taken the 321 up to the clouds yet, but man, I'm having this one with the baby bus. Yes, sir. 321 is... I mean, Jody, the difference between you don't even have to flare the 321. Like you do, but like nothing compared to this aircraft. We are flying in real time, yes, so we should get a beautiful sunset in Gibraltar as we start our descent. Hey, Cap, I got bored. Now I'm doing a 2-hour flight in the 777 from San Francisco to Vancouver. Love doing that flight. Enjoy, man. Let's watch the previews. You can't find them. Should be on YouTube. YouTube. The iFly Max 737, and 57 minutes ago they posted a video of flap operations, and 1 hour ago they posted a video of external lighting. Looks great. Beautiful volumetric lighting. Strobes are nice and bright. Maybe even too bright on the strobes? I don't know. Looks good though. Seems to be running pretty well too, nice and smooth. Alright, that gave me everything I need to know there, and then they put this one out as well. The flap animations, I guess. Interesting that they would choose during the rain where you're blocking a lot of the visibility. Hopefully they do one not in the rain. That would be ideal. it's just 2 minutes of you doing the flaps. Like, I think they brought the ailerons up. Nice. Okay. Ooh, they're going to show us a little bit of the cockpit here in a second. I mean, this thing has to be close to being ready. Hydraulic type. Okay, they got different. That was interesting. Hold on. So they got different realistic alignment, custom time, fast alignment, parking brake, simple, realistic, high altitude landing. This definitely looks like the default, like a Sobo kind of like, reminds me of like the 787 checklist, you know what I mean? But everything else looks nice. Texturing looks nice. Modeling looks nice. I love these big old screens, man. Love that. So they're showing the difference between the hydraulic systems and the flaps, I guess, like that. Okay, cool. I mean, cool. Yeah. Not really much of a video for me, but hopefully one day we'll be getting that aircraft sooner than later. The tablet is the same as the P3D one? Okay. So I wonder if that's like a Microsoft like SDK or something like that. I'm wondering if that's what that is. But I'm just excited to have those big old screens. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. All right, chat. Stretch break. I gotta stretch now because I gotta go hang out with my family all night. We gotta get the stretches in now, chat. I'm just excited to have a Max, man. I'm like genuinely surprised we don't have one yet with how popular and maybe shrouded in controversy that aircraft is. Don't remember how much time I usually should add. Is the ETA about 2 hours and 30 minutes? Add about 15-20 minutes. That's usually what I do, Tisserman. About 15-20 minutes. Is the LXGB handcrafted good? I mean, it's okay, Alex. Like I was mentioning before, man, I don't really fly into Gibraltar all that much. So, for me, it's fine. It's acceptable. If you fly into Gibraltar all the time, maybe it'd be worth it to pick up the third party. I don't know. I'm taking the family plus the parents to Casa Bonita tonight, the one from South Park fame. Hey, nice. Enjoy, dude. Sounds awesome. How much will the upgrade be from 2020 to 2024 cost? It's like a whole new game, Always Aviation. So you have to buy the whole simulator again. Cap, you flying the 777 soon? When I get back from, my little trip, yes. The rest of the week, so tomorrow we're in the 319, Monday we're in the 321, Thursday we're in the A321, then I leave on Saturday, and then I'm back on Wednesday, and then we'll be live again on Thursday, and we'll probably be either the 737 or the 777. I'll put a poll up on my channel before I leave, and I'll let you guys decide. Burner, good to see you, man. Well, I'm glad that you're on the mend, dude. Great to hear. So, you have the Premium Deluxe. Do I have to repurchase Premium Deluxe for like $80? Correct. But I don't know how we're doing it yet, to be honest with you. I don't know if they're doing a Premium Deluxe version. I have no clue what they plan on doing. I don't know if it's going to be Premium Deluxe. I don't know if it's going to be just a regular version of the sim. I don't know how they plan on doing it. I don't think they've announced yet how they plan on doing it, to be honest with you. It's a great question, though. What plane is coming out while Cap is gone? Yeah, no kidding, dude. Probably the freighter, to be honest with you, Sean. Probably the freighter. Boy, oh boy, I wish I could tell you where I'm going too, man. But, yep, probably the freighter. It's going to be coming out. and we'll come back and maybe we'll have the freighter ready to rock. Maybe we'll have a 737 MAX when I'm gone. Who knows, dude, at this rate. I mean, if I'm looking at that iFly Max, I'm thinking like any week, you know what I mean? Any news about Just Flight's A300? No, not that I'm aware of. It's okay, Cap. Your secret will be safe with us. Oh, yeah. I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure there's some smart people in chat that might have already figured out what's happening, but I'm just going to leave it at that. Just surprises me that there's no big dev making a 787 that we know of. PMDG has, quote-unquote, a secret project that they've been working on since the beginning of this year. So they've been working on it for the better part of 9 months now. Yeah. Good eve. I'm away from Tromsø to Copenhagen in the Fenix 319. Nice. It's a great flight. Who are you flying with, Robert? Scandinavian 319? Is it weird they use a 777-787 EFB? Most images of real 737 Maxes only have an iPad mount and a suction cups. Can't find an example of the Boeing version. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. 787 is a no-brainer for PMDG. It's not like the 777X. Maybe. At this stage of flight sim, do you ever see yourself back in the fly-by-wire? Probably not, but never say never. Who knows, man? Who knows what 2024 is going to bring? Maybe they're going to, you know, one of the main reasons that I kind of shy away from flying the fly-by-wire is it's no RNAV capable. There's a lot of, you know, there's a ton of departures and arrivals and stuff, so... Hello, I was at Gatwick Tower. Control earlier, just want to apologize for being short with you. Usually Gatwick pilots just do taxi each other quite a bit often. No, you're fine, Hoffy. You're fine, man. That was on me, dude. We looked into it. As soon as you mentioned it, we looked into it. We actually saw, like, on my vPilot client list, it was, like, showing an error for the aircraft. As soon as I logged out and logged back in, boom, we could see the airplane. So it's super weird. I've never had that issue before where it gave me an error for a livery, so that's my bad, man. I think that was just a general whoopsies. So no, you're fine, man. You're perfectly fine. As a controller, I get it. You're busy all the time. You're not watching the stream and watching in the simulator, right? So you're good, man. You are perfectly fine. The fly-by-wire is great for free aircraft. I don't yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100% on that one. It's okay. While Cap is away, I'll stream my flights in the 737-800. I'm sure I'll get lots of views. Did you see the new Rex Atmos? I have not. No, what's that? Rex Atmos. I have not seen that. All right, Chad, how are we doing on our cruise? Oh, we're already at 37,000 feet. Wow, okay. What was our progress? Wanted us, optimum is 36. We're at 37. That's fine. We'll go to our init ref. We're going to bump this up to 55 now, which should give us a much better cruise performance. We currently do have a little bit of a headwind. 28 knots right off the nose. So we are looking good. We'll bump up our speed here a little bit, counteract that headwind. Hey, no worries, Hoffy. Thank you for the great ATC, man. Love flying in and out of Gatwick. I actually don't fly in and out of Gatwick as much as I would like to be honest with you. Usually it's insanely busy. Hello, Captain. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Retired firefighter. Hope you're doing well as well. Barber Pole is a destination, not a limitation. Exactly. Get to it and achieve it. Correct. Gatwick's such a nice airport. It really is. It's one of those cool ones, you know? It is definitely one of those cool ones. I don't know why the flight information is keeps like flickering and doing weird stuff up there. keeps, I'm going to try and reconnect it. Give me a second here, chat. Reconnect. Seems to be flashing up top. And the timer is not ticking down. Bear with me for a sec. We're going to exit that. We're going to go to here. Might have to restart Sim Toolkit Pro. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to restart Sim Toolkit Pro. Give me a second here, guys. Ah, yes. Sim Toolkit Pro has seemed to have frozen. It is not working. I'm going to have to force a quit. I can't even... okay. Task Manager. Sim Toolkit Pro. Where are you? Sim Toolkit Pro. To end task. All right. I'm going to relaunch Sim Toolkit Pro. Not quite sure what happened with that. Okay. Now, everything should be fine. There we go. I think we're good. Changes the whole sky color and cloud colors. No more overdone sunsets. Interesting. Huh. How much are they charging for it? That's going to be the big one. What are they charging? Okay, good. Yeah, that was weird. Sim Toolkit Pro crashed on the stream PC. Not sure why. Easy ops, no delay. Nope, everything's good there. Cool. Which view did you want me to go back to? This view? That view? This one? This one? Which one? Price is coming out next week. Interesting. Hey, Cap, we had to delay our trip to St. Martin. Now going on the 23rd. Too much weather and chance of hurricanes. Ah, got you. That view. As I cycle through all the views. This view here. This one here. This is a beautiful view. I can show this view for a little bit if you'd like. The one with the engine cowling, the windows perfectly on it. Ah, this one right here. There you go. What are we passing? Is that Jersey, chat, down there? It's got to be Jersey, right? It is. Jersey. Jersey Airport. Typical usually crashes for me. I just use it for flight planning now. It never crashes for me, dude. I use it every week, in and out. That's Detroit. Could be. Who knows? Very well could be. All right, let's get some tunes bumping, shall we? I don't think we have any ATC till we get to the coast of Spain, so turn that down a little bit. Get some music bumping. Didn't realize this was quite a long flight. Yeah, about 2.5 hours. It's not too long, but... Did you see that United is retiring their 7.5s? Interesting. Probably because they're getting all their A321 Neos. I would assume the Neos are probably replacing that, right? Can you close the window shades in the Fenix? No, I don't think so. I do not think so. Something, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Flew JFK to Delhi last night in the 777. Now that's a long flight. How's it going, Cap? Good weekend so far. Tim, good to see you, man. That is a long flight. It's a very long flight. I'm doing well, man. I hope you're doing well as well. Thanks for coming to hang out. Jesse, same to you. Happy Saturday, my friend. Thanks for coming to hang out. You doing 2 legs in and out of Paro or just a long flight? 2 legs in and out, Sticks. It's already up on the channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, you just click on the live section, you'll see it. So we're going from Calcutta to Paro, back to Calcutta in a Bhutan Airlines, real world Bhutan ops. Tupac, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. What about the 777? But now I have to save up for 2024. Yep. In due time, right? I'm sure you'll add them all to your collection. Don't forget, you can probably get Microsoft 2024 on Games Pass. So if you want to purchase a product, you can get, I think, Xbox Game Pass like $10 or $15 a month for the first little bit anyways. You know, the thing with Microsoft 2024 is, again, until we find more information out, I highly doubt all of our add-ons are going to work right away, immediately. If I have to buy my add-on aircraft again, I'm not switching. I don't think you're going to have to buy them again, Dylan. Is there going to be maybe like a $5 or $10 upgrade fee? Maybe. We'll see. But honestly, I don't... You're not going to have to re-buy all of your aircraft. So they explained what a developer needs to do during the FS Expo. There you go. Yeah, Sticks. Just as much as I'm looking forward to the arrival into Bhutan, into Paro, I'm actually looking forward to the departure as well. I think it's going to be a very tricky departure. So, hello, Cap. For 2024, I'm guessing next spring I'll switch. Need my add-ons first. Yeah, sure. That makes sense, right? My prediction is that you'll fly 2024 for the eventual new planes and use 2020 for the PMDG Fenix until those are all transferable to the new one. Correct. Yes. I could see us using the AnyBuilds 330 Neo, using maybe the default 737 MAX that's shipping with the simulator, all of those things. I could see us using those, and then, exactly like you said, until Fenix brings over the 19, the 21, the 777 by PMDG, all that fun stuff, we'll probably wait. They're going to be tagged as 2020, and when the devs approve them working, they will be available. It's an upgrade to the Flite SDK, and you'll be able to offer an upgrade price. There you go. Hey Cap, did Cap just leak that there was a Neo? What do you mean? I didn't say anything about a Neo. Or did I say A330 Neo? If I did, that's not what I meant. I just meant the default Innie builds A330 and the 737 MAX default. Do you think the Innie 330 will be similar quality to the Innie 320? I would think so, Adam. Yeah? What's the longest flight you've ever done? We did Cross the Pond event. We did Oslo to Vancouver. It was 10.5 hours, and we had a go-around on short final. Chad, are we going eastbound or westbound for the next Cross the Pond? I can't remember. Is this eastbound or westbound? We're going east? Okay, thank you. The previous is west, so we're going east? Okay, got you. So at least we'll have a nice little tailwind. EGAP, I got a question for you. Of course, it's probably better now that flying is a full-time job, but before you did your flying, let's say 4 times a week without burning out. I fly 3 days and I get burned out. The ways that I was counteracting that was joining a virtual airline, things like that, Sean, giving my flying a purpose, because I definitely understand what you're saying and I get it. So next MD-11 series, what do you mean next, like the next time I'm going to be flying the MD-11? I'm not sure. I really get why developers would charge an extra $10 on planes if we already own them. Well, it depends how much work needs to be done, right? Always Aviation. Like, if obviously it's not going to cost them to bring anything, but if there's things that need to be done, if systems need to be tweaked, flight models need to be changed, those types of things, then yeah, I could see them charging money. If they have to go back and work on the aircraft, right? Put in man hours, but yeah. Why does my game lag on short final every flight? I mean, without going into too depth, maybe you've got your settings set too high or something like that. Well, I've heard the new SDK is very similar, Les. Like it shouldn't require a ton of man hours to get the airplanes over. Like it's essentially the same thing. It's basically the same SDK with extra and new features. Diego, I am, yes. On some galactic glue. Plane flight model they showed is totally different. Correct. Yeah, it's the same SDK. It's just that they've added new features. You are correct in that, yes, they're going to be able to tweak the flight model and all that stuff, yeah. Is it going to be more optimized? 100%, yes. They've already said that it's full multi-core support, Flazer, which I think is the one thing that I'm most excited about. Yeah. For that, you have to go back and take out the fake surfaces you put in. I guess, I don't know how it would work for like Fenix and all that stuff, Les, because they're running an external flight model, right? Via ProSim, so I don't know what PMDG is going to have to do. I don't think it's going to be much for Fenix to get their airplanes over, but for like PMDG and stuff like that, yeah, I could see it taking a little bit of work, and I could see PMDG adding a price tag onto that, you know what I mean? Yeah, good question, Dilly. I don't know. Like, there's no real V-tail, so you have to go in and remove surfaces and tables you created. Interesting. Kev, do you think there will be a FS 2028? I have no clue, man. I hope so, but who knows? Diego. I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen anyways, Diego, no matter what. That's the reality of people preferring one sim over the other. You're always going to have an upset, angry group of people on both sides. I'm not saying just X-Plane. I've seen some Microsoft users with some very questionable comments as well. Every time I get a NAD, I have to go back to the live position. It's so annoying. Huh. That's weird. Very weird. You miss X-Plane 11? I don't. But if you do, that's understandable. I certainly don't. I don't miss having to do my INI file because I installed some scenery that completely changed my INI file. Nope. I wonder if VATSIM will be able to connect to 2020 and 2024 on the same servers? Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Replays are the only thing, sure. But even at that, like, now you just have, like, a replay tool. But do you use to stress when you would do a flight and it didn't go as smooth as you wanted it to be? No, I don't think stress is the right word. I used to get very nervous and anxious when I was, like, starting out, like, you know, when the channel kind of, like, went from, like, having, like, 5 viewers to, like, 105 viewers. I used to, like, kind of, I guess maybe stress would be the right word, but just, you know, always trying to have the best arrivals, and just got to understand, man, like, when you're landing an airplane thousands and thousands and thousands of times and stuff like that, you're going to have some good landings, you're going to have some bad landings, just like in real life, man. Just like in real life. It's no different, right? Had some issues when Microsoft was doing the non-standard lapse rate, and it caused conflicts where people were being reported at the wrong flight levels. I remember that, correct. I do remember that. I mean, after a long flight, Mr. Doctor, I think that's also normal, right? Like, you want to be able to do, you know, you want to be able to have a good flight, and especially coming to the end of a flight, it can definitely be a little bit of a nuisance, right? Totally agree with you on that one. They had to fix their math, and they will do it again for 2024. Correct. Yes, sir. Would we see how VATSIM is going to work with 2024 wake turbulence? Yes, I do agree. I wonder if it's going to be able to be incorporated. That's the big one, right? Because when you're flying on VATSIM, you're flying on a server. So I agree with you. How are they going to model that? You know? And not only that, or how are they going to model that to the point, like, I can already see it being used for, like, not the best purposes, right? I can already see somebody, like, trying to fly in front of you purposely just to cause, like, a wake turbulence and weird shit going on. So we'll have to wait and see. Satcha, hello, good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday to you. They do model contrails, yeah. So maybe just blend it into the contrails or something. Who knows? Do you follow soccer, football? I do not. No, sorry, man. There's only a few sports that I follow, and really hockey is like the main sport that I follow. Being Canadian, I think it's mandatory. Tennis is cool. Like, I don't mind watching tennis. I don't think I'd ever watch tennis by myself, but like if I go to a buddy's and like there's tennis on and stuff, sure, like I'll watch it. Who's your team? Ottawa Senators, unfortunately. Although hopefully not unfortunately, but Ottawa Senators. Nah, I don't really watch any racing or anything like that, good man. Never got into that, man. Yeah, I like watching baseball. Yeah. The new tennis game that dropped is fun as hell. Which game is that? Cap, what's your favorite flight time to fly? Probably sunset. Sunrises and sunsets. I think those are probably the nicest visually to look at. Yeah, right, Dan. I highly doubt that one. I mean, fingers crossed. They finally went out and got a goalie, so... Top spin 2K25. Interesting. Did not load this in for 2 weeks. Still too hot in Vienna, and my PC heats up the room even more. Oof. That sucks, Morph. I'm sorry to hear that, man. You guys, I guess you don't like have like air conditioning units and stuff. Probably not used to having super hot weather, so. Probably sunset, Mr. Doctor. Sunset, like that sunset into like nighttime, that first like 30, 45 minutes into like nighttime is just after the sun sets, but there's still like that hue and the glow from the sun. It's probably my favorite. Cleveland people say cricket is better than baseball. Oof. I mean, maybe. Could be. Nothing really happens in cricket? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that. There's quite a bit that happens in cricket. I don't know if I've ever sat down and watched a like full-on cricket match, though, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever done that. Okay, chat, bear with me here for a sec. I gotta go eat some food because I gotta basically finish stream, jump in the shower, and leave. I'm gonna eat some food quickly. I also have to fold my laundry, or a little bit of laundry that I'm wearing this evening, so bear with me here for a bit. I'm gonna leave the tunes jamming. Give me like 15-20 minutes. I should be good. I should be able to eat and take care of everything that I need to do. I apologize. You guys know I usually don't do this, but it's just an incredibly busy weekend. So Cap, question, is your real cat turb sounds 0? Yes, Captain Zemp, especially if you're using XP realistic, sorry, FS realistic, not XP realistic, FS realistic. Yeah, just use the turbulent sounds in there. It works out much better. Chat, I'll be right back. Enjoy the tunes. See y'all in about 15-20 minutes. Laundry is folded. Just having a quick bite to eat, chat. I'll be back here soon. I'm monitoring because we're going to be entering airspace soon. Fritz, if you think the settings on RealCat Turbo are set too high, make sure that you turn the in-game turbulence to low or medium. A lot of people have it set to realistic. Bump that to low or medium and then keep the RealCat Turb. It's a much more realistic turbulence effect as well. Chill, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Just crushing some lunch. Be right back. All right, everybody, we are back. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. Better now. Eaten. Laundry's taken care of. All is good. Just took off out of Oslo, heading to Amsterdam. Have a good feeling. Nice. Enjoy your flight. I love flying in Amsterdam. Got to see the Raptor today in Toronto. What do you mean? Madrid Center's online? Yeah, I don't think we're in his airspace yet. We're getting close. Once we get into Spain. Flying from Fuerteventura to Tunis in the Fenix tomorrow. My first flight into Africa. Nice, very cool. The F-22, got you. Okay. The Toronto Air Show is today? Ah. How's the weather in Toronto today? Not very nice here. Seems lovely in the air show. Okay. Let's go to a little hot. Yeah, it's a little bit humid here today as well. Scattered clouds. Not bad then. It was raining here this morning when I took Daisy for a walk. Gibraltar today, Pero next. Giving yourself some challenges. You got it. Last couple days flying the 319 for a little bit, so I figured it would be fun. First time you said real cat turb, I thought you said real cat turd. Nope. No, not what it is. Tim, thanks for your support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Coming up into first class. Thank you very much, Tim. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, my amigo. Thank you for your support. Welcome to the green team. Hope you enjoy your stay here, man. Custom emojis, building up your pilot rank in chat. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's a different stream. Yes. Different website. Hopefully there will be some ATC to Gibraltar. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Cap, do you have your real cat turb? Honestly, I just run them default, man. I can show you here. Settings. I just run it default. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot that you have to do this. Okay. Here's what I usually run. I forgot that you have to reload it for every livery that you do. That's what I'm usually running. Should I fly from Brussels to Edinburgh? Brussels Airlines 319. Nice. Very cool. I'm going to leave this open because I believe an ad just ran. So I'm going to leave this open just so everybody can see it here for a second. But this is what I usually run. Now you might have to bump some things down. You know, you could even put this to like 100 if you want. Something like that. But I usually prefer 75. A little bit more realistic. And then I turn the turbulence sound off. Save and reload that. Sounds like it'll be a good flight, Conrad. Enjoy, man. Love, 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 love flying into Amsterdam. Except when they're landing on 18 right. 36 left. I think we're going to be in Madrid control here. All the way down. I forget where he stops controlling, but... I'd like to fly to Amsterdam, but the scenery is just so damn expensive. From from Fly Tampa, I actually feel like it's pretty well priced, to be honest with you, Fritty. Might be expensive, but, you know, if there's scenery that's worth it, it's usually Fly Tampa. I was running default on Real Cat Turbo, but it was a little bit rough. Yeah, you don't, I mean, turning down some of the settings and stuff. Fritz, did you see what I had my settings set to? Don't be afraid to turn down some of the settings. I actually think the cloud turbulence could actually be left at like full, because I absolutely love the effect of the cloud turbulence. So I'm actually going to set that to 150. Save and reload. There you go. Love Flight Tampa, just waiting for a sale. Got you. Okay. Glad to see you live today. What rudder pedal would you suggest for me from experience? I mean, I use the Thrustmaster pendular rudder system. It's by far the best I've ever used personally. It's expensive, but it is worth every single penny. You just turn the cloud turb up to 11? Yes, sir. I love the cloud turbulence, man. It's awesome. I'm hoping that that's something that's going to be included in Microsoft 2024. What is real turb? What does it do? It basically injects real turbulence into the sim, Luke. Right now, unfortunately, like Microsoft, when you set like the turbulence scaler to quote unquote realistic, it's not very realistic at all. All it does is put like swirling winds and do stuff like that. Whereas Real Cat Turbo actually inject like clear air turbulence, turbulence flying through clouds, stuff that you would expect in real life. That's like the main things. There's also a tutorial. There's also a free demo that you can get, which is pretty cool. I think we have it as, I forget what the command is. Is it just Real Cat? Or is it might just be Turb? I can't remember what the command is, but I have a command to it. Let me check Nightbot. Exclamation RT. There you go. Will Fenix make a 318? I don't know. What are the pros and cons of your turbulence simulator? It just adds much more realistic turbulence. Do you still leave Microsoft Turbulence realistic? No, Fritz, turn that down to low or medium. You can choose, man. Honestly, low is even better because then it kind of just leaves it to Real Cat Turb. If you find low is not enough of a challenge, bump it back up to medium. Tickle Me Karen. Nice name. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome aboard. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. As far as going to hold off on more add-ons to 2024, but I'm glad I pick up Real Turb. It's awesome, Tim. Yeah. Cap, do you know which Doha scenery is the best, the freeware or the payware? I don't know, man. I don't fly into Doha all that much. Currently, the winds are favoring runway 9, Sólríkt. Winds are 110 at 11 knots. So runway 9 it is favoring. Skystream, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, man. And yeah, and they should carry over. I guess we're not going to know till like we have Microsoft 2024 here, right? So, do you know how to remove the static aircraft in the Orbix Innsbruck? I don't know if you can, Freddy. If there is, I'm sure there's like a mod up on like flightsim.to or something like that could probably walk us through it. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I don't know if you can. Man, we're almost, what are we? Well, we're about 2.5 months away from the release of 2024. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, man. 2.5 months. A little bit over 2.5 months. 2 months and 3 weeks. Just asking because it's really annoying when you fly on VATSIM into Innsbruck. I agree, Freddy. Yeah, I actually don't. Whenever I do fly into VATSIM, whenever I do fly into Innsbruck, I don't fly on VATSIM, Freddy, anymore. It's just too big of a clusterfuck, man. Half the time there's no controllers. Half the time people are shooting the circle to land runway 8. Half the time people are landing localizer 26. I usually avoid flying into Innsbruck on VATSIM. With all the stuff be able to transfer over like the 7.3 and the 777, I mean, I'm sure it will be Luke's. We were speaking about that earlier. I don't know if like day one, you know what I mean? Like day one, the simulator is released. I don't know if everything's going to work. I would doubt that everything's going to work. But yes, eventually, PMDG, Fenix, everybody, I'm sure that they will bring their projects over to 2024. Keep in mind, though, there are still some developments that are only happening for 2020. So Bluebird, for example, Bluebird with their 7.5 and 7.6, they've already stated that they're developing it for Microsoft 2020, and then they will do whatever is necessary to bring the aircraft for free. They've already said for free they will bring the aircraft into 2024. I believe they're one of the only third-party development groups that have said for free they will port over the aircraft from 2020 to 2024. So I guess we'll wait and see. With 4 terabyte hard drive, do you think I'll be able to store both? I think so, Burner, because what I'm hoping is going to happen, Burner, is that we're able to just share community folders, meaning that you can have your community folder installed outside of both simulators and then just link whatever scenery you want into either, right? That's kind of how I'm going on it. So I don't think you're going to need to duplicate scenery as long as you have like one storage community folder, you know what I mean? So on top of buying 2020, I have to pay a fee again to get into 2024. Well, maybe, Luke's. We don't know, dude. We don't know. Don't get upset yet. Don't like, oh, the sky's falling. We don't know, man. We don't know. Developers may just offer the free upgrade. I don't know. Yeah. I've spent more than €500 in 2020 aircraft scenery mods. Will I have to buy all of them again? No. You will not have to repurchase them. I think, Sólríkt, the worst thing that's going to happen is there's going to be like a $5 or $10 charge to bring your aircraft over. I believe PMDD said free as well, used P3D as an example for them supporting planes. Yeah, do they charge when when P3D upgrades a version, or no? Is it just a free, is it like a free update? Yes, they will have separate community folders, Abba, but you're not listening to... Just listen very carefully to what I'm saying. So, if you have a community folder, so let's say you take all of your communities, everything that's in your community folder from Microsoft 2020, and you make a storage, right? On the same hard drive, you make another just called like MS 2020/2024 community folder, and you move all your stuff into there. You should then be able to just link whatever scenery you want into either sim community folder. So, what's the best way that I can explain this? I have 2 community folders, okay? So here's my, I have a community folder that's just called MSFS Community, and then I have my actual community folder. Hey Gap, what are your opinions on the Flight Factor 777 release? Will you try it when it's available? No. Why would I? I have the PMDG 777. Yeah. Flew into Innsbruck with a controller online, and there was like 1 mile less between arrivals and departure traffic. I had to go around 3 times. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That is crazy. Also, if you want my honest opinion, the Flight Factor 777, Microsoft 2024 is going to be out before that thing gets VNAV and all of the systems and everything. So, yeah. Cap, do you think the PMDG 777 is better than their 7.3? I don't know. No, I think they're both equally as good. Very different aircraft, right? So I don't know if it'd be fair to compare the two, but... Do you know how to fix the takeoff config warning in the 7.3? Well, that means you're not doing something right. I'm using Beyond ATC with no VAT sim. Good to use between coverage. Yeah. I think Flight Factor releases fully with VNAV. They will. Absolutely. I'm sure they're going to do it at some point, but I don't think it's any point soon. I just don't think so. Org Store says it'll drop in September. Hey, man. We'll have to wait and see, dude. I mean, I remember 3.5, 4 months ago, all the streamers saying, it's coming. They have a working VNAV. It's coming. It'll be here soon, any day. I remember all the streamers. They all said the exact same talking points. Oh, it'll be out soon. It'll be out soon. 3.5 months later, still not available. Although 3.5, 4 months in Flight Factor terms is, I guess that's around the corner. I'm sure they will, Abba. Yeah. Release policy of the Flight Factor is a shame for the sim community. I mean, it's just... It's along the lines of where X-Plane is as a simulator in third-party development right now, man. That's just... yeah. There's no denying that the Flight Factor 777 is really good if it got VNAV, all the stuff they have in it. Absolutely, man. Yep, I agree with you. Hey, Gap, how many routes for today's stream? Europe sky is crazy bumpy today. Just this one, man. I've got a big family dinner that I got to go to, like, right after the stream ends. Any good Ryanair routes? Oh, there's tons, dude. Tons, tons, tons. I mean, again, Shaq, I think... there's people that are impartial to X-Plane and to Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I think it's going to do great for, you know, if you're an avid X-Plane user, I'm sure you're very excited for the Flight Factor 777 to release with VNAV and everything, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like I've always mentioned, man, I personally don't care what simulator you use. I'm just happy that you're interested in flight sim and aviation and aircraft the same way that I am. If you prefer to use X-Plane, that's on you, man. That's, you know, that's your call. That's your judgment. It's your money. It's your time. It's you know, it makes no difference to me. What's the new joystick sensitivity? I don't think there is a new one, Daniel. I'm just going off of the ones that on the Fenix website. They're recommended sensitivity settings. Hey, Cap, any plans to fly to Skardu? It's an international airport in the Himalayas, has a pay-where scenery now too. We'll see, Ennis. Tomorrow we're going into Paro, Bhutan, so maybe we'll have to add Skardu as well. I've heard that's equally as tough as an approach. easyJet has by far the best livery of the 320 family. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks so good. It does look great. I do agree. I don't know if it's the best, but I do like it. It's very simple, yet you know exactly what it is as soon as you look at it. Eurowings, yeah, Eurowings is great as well. I do agree.
Have fun with the landing, Captain.
Hey, Johan, huge enough floaties to you, man. Dropping the 140 czar. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge enough floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Johan. Incredibly kind. Guys, let's get some love and chat for Mr. Johan. Dropping the 140 czar. Appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind, Johan. Thank you very, very much for your support, dude. Very, very, very much appreciated, man. What am I having? What do you mean? We were just stretching a little bit, but we're back. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. And we are getting close. When top of descent is 276 miles till top of drop. Looking good. So we're going out to Pimos, and then from Pimos, we're going to radar vector ourselves. Pimos is out this way. We're going to come Pimos. We're going to go Ripra, and then at Ripra, we basically want to be fully configured, or almost fully configured Ripra, and then we're going to fly the visual approach into runway 9er, which is always a nice little challenge. That sun is setting over there as well. That's going to be nice. Cap, what is better for a beginner simmer, A319, 320, or 321 from Fenix? I don't know. Maybe familiarize yourself on the 320 and then jump into the 319, 321. They're all great aircraft, though. You can't really go wrong. Cap, is your rolling cache off? I have mine off. Yeah. I figured out that if I have it on, it causes stutters for me on final. Yeah, turn it off. I definitely have it off. The only time you should be using rolling cache is if you don't have, like, unlimited internet and you're flying over a same area frequently. You know what I mean? Does FrameGen affect every game or just 2020? Just the ones that you enable it for. So just, for me, just Microsoft Flight Sim. Omer, huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. Appreciate you, dude. 33 months. Says pew pew. Huge enough floaties to you, man. 33 months. Absolutely incredible. Thank you for the support, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to find the rolling cache. I have it turned off. I never knew it was what it was. Yeah, you want to have it off. So if you have it off, that's fine. It's in the settings somewhere. Graphic settings or something, I think. Thanks so much, Umar. Appreciate you, man. 33 months. Pika pika. How and where can I install FrameGen? Exclamation point frames in chat, Freddy, and follow the instructions, man. It's quite simple. There's also some tutorials and stuff if you're lost and have to go check online. There's some tutorials online as well that can lead you in the right direction. I choose you. Pika pika. What FCU do I use? I have the mini FCU, and that was sent to me by my good friend Mr. QA Pilot. I did not purchase it. He, I guess he got two. I guess he purchased one, pre-ordered one, and then they sent him a review copy, so he sent me one of them. So, yeah. Mark, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well, man. Happy Saturday. Appreciate you being here, dude. Most underrated 3-second clip I have is Pika Pika. That's because we're actually in the Pikachu 777, right? Air Transat 321 ops on Thursday, maybe Toronto, Thursday to Montreal and back. We'll see. We just did that flight, Vine, like maybe a week or two ago. We just did that, Montreal to Toronto, back to Montreal. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I've got a very busy week coming up here. I'm going to do my best to kind of balance everything, but I've got a crazy week. So, yeah. If it doesn't happen now, don't sweat it. It will happen in the near future. If I can't get to it this week, apologize, but just know that we are going to do it just eventually. Matthew, 13 months. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties, my friend. It's happy Saturday. Same to you, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Thank you very, very much for the continued support. 13 months, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Best moments of Cap compilation when? Davis will do one. There was some crazy weather back there with Pops at 37. It was. Yeah, right coming into, just coming into to Spain. Up top here. There's LEBB. Great little airport. Bilbao. One of my favorites in Spain. We're about to pass Madrid, actually. If we go to this side of the aircraft, we might actually see Madrid down there. Hold on, gotta turn off the cabin. We might be able to see Madrid down there, maybe not. Maybe. It's down there, over there somewhere. You're gonna use auto brake low or medium? Medium for this one. This is a short runway, man, with like an ocean at the end of it. It is 5,800 feet. Definitely auto brake medium. And I don't think we'll hit alpha. If we hit alpha, that probably means we smashed. Looking to go in at Echo. Mav said patch in the middle is a flood canal, so it might be fenced off. Wait, what? Mav said the patch in the middle is a flood canal, so it might be fenced off. Oh. Wow. I thought you were talking about the landing. Okay, got you. That makes sense. Can't stop talking about this real turb add-on. Wow, it's absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely zero complaints about it except the sounds, which I turned off. Yeah, just turn off the sounds, exactly. Yeah. Should I test the auto land system of the Airbus for a short runway and see how it does it? I don't think you can do that, Captain Carolina. This is a straight visual approach. There is no auto land on these runways. I don't think it would even do it. The approach path is very non-precision. It's a visual approach. I don't think there is a automated system. Sounds off. They sound like an old car trying to turn over. Correct. Yeah. Where do I find the real turb? Oh yeah, I forgot. It's a visual approach, not an ILS. Correct. Yes, I know, Kev. As soon as I had to use a little bit more of my brain power there. Real Cat Turb, exclamation point RT in chat. You can take a look. There is a free demo, I believe, that you can take as well that you can try, which is pretty cool. Patch, not to be confused with patches. Correct. Patches, patches. One job, baby, one job. What does it have us at PMOS? Flight level 110. And then from PMOS to Ripra is 21 miles. It wants us at 4,700 feet. I don't know if that's correct, to be honest with you, because we have to be at 1,500 feet mandatory. I'm going to go like... Yeah, I'm going to change that. I'm going to go Ripra. We want to be at probably like 2,500 feet. Somewhere around there. Insert that. That'll help the descent process just a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Is there like Ripra? Like Ripra's not even on the approach, so I guess it's just like descend whatever at Ripra. But we'll continue the descent. Alright. Should be good. It's like 24 miles. Got Ripra at 2,500, and then unfortunately it doesn't draw those other waypoints in, but that's fine. Flew through a hurricane the other day accidentally, and it was very impressed with Real Cat Turb add-on. Yes. Absolutely, man. What is my cost index? 55 right now. Yeah. Cap, has Austin from X-Plane ever reached out to collab with you like he did with Swiss? Yeah, right. No. No. Austin needs a yes man. I think I am the furthest away from a yes man. You cannot buy me with sweet trips to St. Martin and stuff like that, man. No thank you. Rather pay for that myself. No bribing here, chat. We might have to roll back the time just a little bit when we're on approach, but we'll wait and see. We'll try and keep it real time, but I guess we might be able to do it. We'll see what it looks like at real time. Austin is quite a hyper individual. Can be. Yeah. Afternoon, Cap. Any ideas how to fix AOC occur flight plan uplink? Just popped up recently. AOC occur flight plan uplink. Do you have your... Maybe try and resync your SimBrief username or alias or whatever? Someone tells me it's probably something to do with that. Doing LAX to YYZ halfway there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, Mr. Doctor. Can't believe I only got 4 days of membership left. Probably going to get 100-year of membership on Christmas. There you go, mate. Do you think you'll pick up the iFly if it comes first? I think I'm going to pick up both of them regardless, Davis. I kind of want to buy both. I want to get both, and I want to be able to compare the two of them. I think that'd be a good... maybe in like one stream we can fly like the iFly first and the PMDG or vice versa. And maybe compare them, see how close they are to one another, see how different they are to one another. I'd be curious to see how the iFly flies. I mean, systems are probably going to be there, but... Loving the easyJet? I mean, I love flying easyJet. We're just in the real, you know... Somebody mentioned Gibraltar earlier this week, and I like the idea of doing Gibraltar and then Pero, back-to-back very difficult approaches. And when you look at the, like, when you look at flight radar for the 319, it's only easyJet that flies into there, so... iFly is doing the Max 8. I don't know if they plan on expanding onto that Skyworker. I think the Max 8 is the first one coming. Yes. I don't know if they plan on expanding though. Pero tomorrow. We're out of Kolkata, so we're going. There's some great freeware scenery for Calcutta, and then we're going to Pero, and then back to Calcutta. So we're kind of doing the Indian / Bhutan ops tomorrow. Not gonna lie, I think iFly is better on sounds and maybe not as good flight model, but PMGG will suck with sounds and be amazing with the flight model. Who knows, man? We'll have to wait and see, dude. You know I don't like speculating here. I always give everybody the benefit of the doubt, so we'll have to wait and see. Flying from Boise to San Diego in the 7-3 today, and I land on RNAV 27. Haven't flown the 7-3 in weeks, so that'll be fun. Nice. A little bit of a test. The RNAV 27. We just flew into San Diego. Had a beautiful arrival in. Did you get some Indian music on the introduction? Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully with some of the backlash of the 777, not even backlash, but some of the complaints that people had with the 777 sounds, hopefully PMGG realizes that, and you know, those are things that they can address moving forward. Which scenery will you use for Pero? There's a freeware mod, Fritty, if you go to my YouTube channel and you click on the live tab, you'll see the stream for tomorrow, and then if you click in the description, you'll be able to see the two sceneries that we're using for tomorrow. Both are freeware, both on flightsim.to. My CC can't say no if the iFly comes first. I'll buy that, and then the PMGG when it comes out, 100%. Yeah. Tempted to buy the MD-11. I love the MD-11, Andy. It's a handful of an airplane to fly, but I love it. Hey, Cap, I use the standard Thrustmaster rudder pedals. Does the airplane feel more realistic with the TPRs? Is it worth buying? I wouldn't necessarily say feels more realistic. These are by far my favorite rudder pedals that I've ever used. The consistency and just the feel of them is just incredible. There's not a plastic piece on these. Full metal and aluminum construction. I don't know, man. I always say, like, if you plan to be in this hobby for years and years and years to go, these rudder pedals will last you they'll probably last you your lifetime. Think about how many hours I put on them, and they're still, like, brand new, like I took them out of the box yesterday. Low-key can't wait for the MD-11 streams. That's going to be probably in a couple weeks. Sean will be back in the MD-11. We need to do a proper, long haul. We need to do, like, a FedEx, like, you know, somewhere across the pond or something like that. PMDD needs to lower their prices full stop. I mean, I wish you luck in the FSX and P3D days, dude. Those airplanes cost like $130. They've cut the price in half. I feel like that's pretty fair. But yeah. Should do a Pacific hop. We just did Pacific. We just did Tokyo to San Francisco. Maybe we could do the return. Something like that, you know what I mean? Oakland to, I don't even know where they would go. Anchorage, maybe? Anchorage to Tokyo or something like that. That could be kind of cool. Gonna fly from Auckland to Wellington after this one. Just picked up the flight beam sceneries. Ah, man. Some of my favorite, dude. Windy Welly. Wellington is just an incredible airport. FedEx Anchorage to Hong Kong in the MD-11. There you go. That could be a possibility. That could be fun. Yeah. Oakland to Honolulu. Is that a thing? Probably is. Yeah, the flight beam scenery over in New Zealand are just fantastic. I do agree. Flight beam in general makes fantastic scenery, man. They're Minneapolis, they're San Francisco. Yeah, incredible. Even their Denver's fantastic. We just need them to update Denver. We get that new terminal, but all I'm saying is I never have to worry about PMDG the way my budget is going. Yep. Dublin to JFK. Could be a cool one. Does FedEx do that, though? I wouldn't know. I'd have to check. Yeah, if they put you on a real A320, how would you be able to fly it? I don't know, man. Flying on the real thing is a completely different ballgame, dude. Flying in the simulator where I'm, you know, I've got thousands of hours on my own peripherals and stuff like that. Yeah. Dublin to JFK Retro Aer Lingus MD-11. Somebody wanted me to do the last KLM MD-11 passenger flight, which was from Montreal to Amsterdam. That's a cool one that I want to do at some point. Retro passenger MD-11 ops. That could be cool. So, what's the best scenery for Cancun? Fuck, I haven't flown into Cancun in so long, man. I'd have to take a look. Whatever one I own, I'm pretty sure. The default is not good, so. The excitement we had when the 777, when the 737-700 came out on the channel, it was awesome. Yes. Yes. American MD-11 ops would be killer with the old retro, the bare metal Mopar. That would be cool. My first flight in 1982, London Luton to Geneva, Dan Air. Damn, Andrew. 1982. I think my first flight was in like 92 or 91. Cap, I've not flown the 747 since they updated all those months back. Should I stay salty or just default? Default, Lukes. You do not need the salty mod or any of that anymore. No. Top of descent. 128 miles. Almost there, friends. About 15-20 minutes for descent. Whoever that was, lock up Mako Sim Cancun. There you go. Mako Sim Cancun. I think I got it sent to me through the AnyBuilds launcher, so. Imagine if American do a retro livery flight. That'd be cool, man. I'd love to see like a retro bare metal on like maybe one of their 7.6s or something like that. You ever flying to Copenhagen when the Vectors to Copenhagen event is on VATSIM? We've done it tons of times, Freddy. Yeah, we actually did one a couple months ago, and we got sent around 3 times. 3 times during the event. Who remembers that one? I do. Really good practice on your go-around procedures. If you want to get spicy, Captain, there were a few MD-11s that flew into Kai Tak. Yeah, we'd have to go install the scenery and do all that stuff. That could be fun. That could be an interesting one. Yeah, going way retro. Super retro. Are you streaming again today? Nope. This is the only stream for today. We are back live again tomorrow. Tomorrow is arguably one of the toughest arrivals we've ever done. We're flying into Pero, Bhutan tomorrow. And then we're back on Monday. Monday we're in the 321 though. So we've been in the 319 for about a week now. We're in the 321 again tomorrow and Thursday. And then I'm off for about a week. And I'll be back next Thursday, back streaming again. So unfortunately, no streams next weekend. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, no streams. I will be out of town. There's a Vectors to Copenhagen on the 2nd of September. 2nd of September. What is that, though? That's a Monday. Maybe. We'll see. Might do something. We'll see. Hope that sun doesn't set too much. The beauties of Flight Sim. I can bring that time back. No problem. 789 for Pero? Maybe. Who knows, man. Who knows? It'd be sick to do a flight with a 380 as soon as one gets released. If one ever gets released at this point. I'm sure one will, but God knows when. Get the Breedoc? No. No. They just keep poking the bear with the 380, stop teasing and just release it. Yeah, well, they've been teasing for like the last 2 years, Lukes. If we need booze, we're to spend $100 on a DLC plane. I feel like it's going to become common, man. Waiting for that Peter Hager? Oh boy. Did you see he released version 2 of his 380? As if version 1 wasn't bad enough, here's version 2 for X-Plane 12. Enjoy. I wonder how many copies. It has to be like in like the 10s and 20s that he's sold. It can't be in the hundreds. There's no way people are buying his products. It's a freeware project done voluntarily, so I wouldn't really hate on fly-by-wire. Tell them to hurry up. People are doing it. Of course, yeah. It's just people are impatient, right? I've said this before, man. We live in a world where people just, you know, they just want the next best thing, and as soon as they have that next best thing, it's on to the next thing, right? Nothing is ever good enough. It's always, you know, he's charging $60 for it. Of course he is. Of course he is. Any builds in Fenix rule the Microsoft, in my opinion. Any builds, Fenix, PMDG. There's a bunch of great developers, man. Yeah. You bought the V2, it's actually worth it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Personally, I'm glad we have a proper long hauler now, but I'm really waiting for a proper Airbus long hauler. I mean, 350's coming, man. That thing's going to be incredible, dude. I can't wait for that. It's going to be wild. He's got that price to value ratio, exactly. Yeah. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Looks like some FSX freeware that you get from Simviation. Yeah, or back at what's the one? What's back in the day? Man, what was that website we used to use for FSX? I'm drawing a complete blank, but I know somebody knows exactly what I'm talking about. There used to be a website you would go to, and it would have all like the FSX free part. AvSim, thank you. AvSim, yes. Dude, the days of AvSim. Reminds me of something that you would get on AvSim. Yeah. AvSim Simvation, is that what it is? Okay. Got you. It had gross advertisements. Yes, it did, Andy. They were everywhere. AvSim is still around. Now it's just a forum. Correct. It's been a forum for a while, to be honest with you. I don't think they've like hosted things and had downloads for quite some time. I mean, dude, the last time I used it was when I was like using FSX, so 10 years ago. What about the Butter Machine 330 for a long haul? As soon as we get a decent 330, yeah. We currently don't have a 330. Hey Cap, in which case do you use Toga on takeoff in the Airbus? I see most takeoffs are man flex. Yeah, Jack, it usually depends on the runway length and the weight of your aircraft, right? We've had a few times where we've had to do Toga. We actually just did a flight last weekend. We did San Francisco to JFK, and we had to do a toga takeoff because the amount of fuel and weight that we had on departure. So those are the two factors. It's usually how heavy you are and how short the runway is. I didn't see any of those, Andy. I don't remember that. I don't remember any of those. I just remember Avsim, man. It was just, that was like the place to go. I remember they used to have a freeware Dash 8 for FSX. Had to be my favorite airplane ever. Anybody know a first-person mod that is not payware? No. I would just wait more if there's first-person coming to the next gen sim 2024. Also, if there's rain, you use toga? I don't know about that one. I haven't had that one, but I don't know. Maybe. The Thomas Ruth's Airbus. I don't know if I remember that one. I always used to fly the default A321 for FSX. I wasn't like crazy into mods back then. I didn't even know that it was like a thing, you know? If your flex temp is within 10 degrees of outside air temperature, you must use toga. Interesting. Is that a real life thing, or is that like how Fenix also calculates its takeoff performance and stuff? I remember downloading the baby dashes from that site. Oh, Kyle. They were by far my favorite, dude. I used to fly Jazz Ops everywhere. World of AI Traffic. Yep, I remember that one. So many good add-ons, man. All right, it's asking for us to enter our descent data. So let's go ahead and take care of that now here, friends. Winds are 110 at 8. Haven't changed much. 110 at 8. Good. Outside air temperature 28 degrees, 10-11. 28 degrees, 10-11. And our minimums today, 920. 920 on the mins. Good. Cool. All of that is in there. Happy with that. And we are almost ready for our top of descent here, friends. About 60 miles now from top of drop. That sun is setting. I think what we're going to do, friends, is we're just going to pull. We want to be landing at about this time. So I'm going to pull the clocks back to about like 8:20, something like that. Should be a little bit better. We'll go 8:20. Should be a little bit better. My bad. I wanted to do full real world time, but I don't think you can do this landing at night. I don't think you're allowed to do this landing at night. I don't know. We're just going to bring the time back. 56 miles, chat. Let's have one more stretch before we get down, shall we? One more stretch before we're down. Having an Xbox makes me feel more depressed every day. Why is that? Because you can't have access to like the Fenix and that type of stuff? Is that what you mean? What was our scheduled block time today? 2 hours and 59 minutes. Okay. I feel like we're right on track with that. I have to hand it to X-Plane. I think that night flights in X-Plane 12 look better than Microsoft. I'm not going to go that far. I do think X-Plane night lighting looks good for what it is, but I cannot stand flying at night in X-Plane and having the tiles load in, just pop in, something that they still haven't fixed in X-Plane 12 as you're flying along. You don't get like a city. You don't see like a city light up. You just get these like weird chunks as it loads as you fly through the sky. Again, just archaic design, and unfortunately just the coding of X-Plane and how it's old. And oh no, Diddy, what will I ever do? I've heard it's real life. Remember, Flex is tricking the engines to think it's lower temp outside to improve engine performance. Isn't it the other way around? Aren't you tricking the engines into thinking it's hotter outside so that they run at a lower temperature to improve performance and wear and tear? Wait, I think that's what you said, Cab Crystal. Just in a different way of saying it. My cost index is 55, Freddy. Haven't changed it. Do you like the new builds 320 Neo? Yep. What's going to be my descent profile? 335 knots. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bump this down to like 35. There we go. That's a much better descent profile. Keeps our managed speed at Mach 7.9, but our descent profile goes down to about 304 knots. So that's good. Yes, turn your rolling cache off. Do you use real turb? I do, Ollie. Yes. I love it. Did you miss the Olympics? Nope. I didn't really watch any, Andy, to be honest with you, man. I'm not too big of a summer Olympic guy. I prefer the Winter Olympics. Obviously, being Canadian. The land is frozen 6 months of the year. Much more interested in Winter Olympics. JJ, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Happy Saturday. Hope all is well. The Green Olympics. Have you been to Pikes Peak? Nope. For some reason, the screens on every plane are black or whatever it is. My bad, I can't even start the Bredoc 7.3. Something's wrong. Cat Morpheus, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. All right, friends, 12 miles. We're just going to run this down to 2,500 feet, I guess, initially. We'll run this down to 2,500 feet. And then we'll go from there. We'll get the seatbelt signs on as well. Get the cabin seated. Kian, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Went back to the 777 after the last few weeks. It's so good. Yes. Excited to jump back into the triple. It's an Xbox thing? That's not very good. Shouldn't be in anything. All right, let's start our descent, friends. Down to 2,500 feet. And how are we doing for spacing? Oh, lots of room. Okay, perfect. Spacing is great between all of us. Good. Got an email from FTSIM. Looks like the 777 sounds have been updated. Yes, I got that as well. This is a super fun approach, man. Can actually see here, not quite sure what it has us doing, but we're not supposed to do that. As you can see, it's on the visual approach. So once we get to Ripa, we're probably just going to maintain heading 359, descending, and then we make that right turn, X-ray, 3 miles at X-ray. Is it powered descent, or does the autothrottle pull the engines idle while descending? Idle. You can see right now, right here, idle. Getting some ground spoilers out here. We're getting a little bit quick. Help with the descent. A little bit bumpy as well. Joe, what's up, mate? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Joshua, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Might have to delete the CF from the flight plan. Is that the one that's causing the issues? Let's see. That is the one causing the issues. Thank you. All right, ground spoilers are going back in. A little bit bumpy over the mountains down there. Redlining it, yeah. A little bit of a steep descent there for a minute. Go back on profile. Get those ground spoilers back out. Looking good. We're going to go auto brake medium. Everything else has already been inserted into here. So we're looking good. I did get the Captain Sim 777. Is that okay? I mean, you're only on Xbox, right? So, unfortunately, well, now the PMDG 777 is available, so top descent's at about 40 miles. Nice. Yeah, our spacing is actually really good right now. All right. So down to 1,500. On a bit about 1,000, making our right turn. Does anyone know how is the 777 on Xbox? The PMDG 777? It's PMDG level quality, right? So, how do you waypoint your approach? Well, it's a visual approach, so you just visual. You just take a look at this, and you can see here that it's, 1,500 feet. We're on a heading of 359. At X-ray is when we make our right turn down and in. At X-ray, we need to be at about 1,000 feet descending, making that right turn. So, I don't know if we can put X-ray in here. I can try. I don't even think that it's a waypoint. I think we tried this last time. Yeah. Fortunately, it's not a thing. I might be able to put X-ray like this. I don't know if that did it. Nope. That's not the waypoint we want. That's 1,000 nautical miles away. We're going to clear that one out. We're going to insert that. Like that. Good. That is not the one we wanted. Beautiful sunset out there. Want to buy it, but I don't want to waste $70. Well, I can tell you this. I don't think any PMDG product you're going to waste $70. PMDG makes great products. So I don't think it would be a waste. Their 737 has been quite popular and successful on the Xbox, so I'm assuming their 777 is equally as good, or if not better. That's what I'd like to think. But they used to have an approach available in past runway 9. I wonder what happened to that. Might just be like the regular approach. Might be the visual approach, like this one, you mean? And there's our approach there coming in. It shows the winds coming in. It's crazy, man. How you see all the rock over here just makes those winds kind of just swirl around. It's kind of crazy. We're getting close here, friends. We're getting ready to go to Pimos. Takes some time loading initially, but it's pretty smooth otherwise. Yeah, I mean, same on PC, Gary. It's the initial load. It's loading all the assets and stuff. All right, friends, we're going to pause our music here after this one. It's about to end in about a minute. We'll get fully invested in our approach. This is going to be a fun one. Remember, friends, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. Show the channel some love. Appreciate everybody already smashing down that thumbs up. Incredibly kind. 777 stream when you hit 77,700. Maybe, yeah. Would make sense, right? There used to be a full RNAV approach. Interesting. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've flown to Gibraltar. I don't fly in all that much. I'm going to take your word for it, but yeah. At the moment, I'm rage quitting with Microsoft, just wanting it to play normally. I don't know why all your screens are going blank. That's something's up with that. Might be able to see Gibraltar down there. Yeah, you can. It's right there. There's the airport. That's the big rock. So we are right there. Cool. Music's off. Turn the sounds up here in the sim. And we're approaching. I'm going to get a little bit of ground spoiler back out here. Help manage our speed a little bit better. We are coming up on 10,000. Well, we're at 14,000. We'll be coming up on 10,000 momentarily. We're going to continue the descent. Just have to make sure we're at RIPRA for 2,500 feet. Because after RIPRA, we need to descend to 1,500 feet. GE scenery you're using tomorrow has no custom terminal, by the way. That's okay, Bennett. It's still the best option of where we can, you know, without doing crazy long flights or anything like that. I'm okay with it. It's a shame you can't ring Microsoft or anything to do with Microsoft. What do you mean? Like, can't call them? Mav, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday, amigo. Hopefully you're off today, not working. It's only in the Xbox version of Microsoft. The screens go black. I had it too when I was on Xbox. I wonder what's causing that. And here comes 10,000 feet. We're going to keep the ground spoilers out. We're going to bleed off some of that speed. It's an Xbox running out of memory. Interesting. Alrighty, here's our right turn. We're now proceeding direct RIPRA. Had the privilege of riding jump seat in the 80s to Gibraltar in a Britannia 737-200. This approach was epic. Damn. That would be absolutely insane, dude. I'd love to do something like that. Just finished playing another 18 holes. This, man. PGA Tour when? 10,000 feet, friends. Landing lights on. Sounds up. Let's ding the cabin. Prepare for landing. Alright, now the only thing that concerns me is we're flying direct RIPRA, so making that turn is going to be a little bit of a challenge. So what I think I'm going to do is once we get a little bit closer to RIPRA, I'm going to vector us up to the north a little bit, and then we're going to come back down like that, if that makes sense. Or I guess vector us to the east a little bit, just so that we can make that turn. Now, alternatively, I could just take control of the aircraft and we could fly it from there, if that's something that you guys want to see. Do you guys want to see me fly the whole visual approach? Is that something you would rather see? Because we could do that as well. We could just fly the whole visual approach from there, take control a little bit earlier, and yeah. Can you extend the runway centerline on the ND? You could, Tyson, but it's a straight visual approach. I think we'll be perfectly fine. I can do it also by just doing this. If I remove this discontinuity like that and put that in there, that should also take care of that. And there you go. Now it like at least draws a line and I can see that, but yeah. Fly the visual. Cool. Which means that we have to be a little bit more... We're going to have to get the aircraft... What I'm going to do then now is I'm going to get the aircraft in approach mode. We'll activate that. That'll start bleeding off some of the speed so I can start getting flaps and gear and that fun stuff. So I'm going to throw out a little bit of ground spoiler again, just so we can keep our descent rate. We can also bleed off some of that speed, get us into flap range. As I mentioned, at a RIPRA, you basically want to be fully configured. So what we're doing is we're coming in from this way. So what I'll do is I'll take control a little bit earlier. We'll make that turn, and then we'll fly the visual descent in. No worries, Gamer Boy. That's why we're here, my man, right? That's why we're here. Do you have the Windwing MCP? I have the... no. I have the Mini FCU. Thoughts on piracy? Well, considering I'm a full-time content creator, have many, many friends in the industry, I would say that piracy is not good. It doesn't get you anywhere. Nice, Golf Kilo 4. Wrong stream. Got to go to Kick for those ones. For the full frontals. Alright, speed's looking good. Starting to slow down here. We're staying on approach path. So because we set up 2500, you can see that it actually is going to make that turn for us as well. So should be good. The aircraft should follow that. But what I'm going to do is at RIPRA, we're going to take control. We're going to manually bug up 359 on the heading. We should be good. Cap, what are your thoughts on the Turtle Beach yoke and throttle setup? Not very good, if you want my honest opinion, man. I've never used it like in the simulator. I only tried it at one of the Flight Sim Expos, and I wasn't really a fan, to be honest with you. It reminded me of the SciTech. Here's the Strait of Gibraltar, friends. This is Africa and Morocco on this side. Gibraltar's over here. Pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty damn cool. Isn't this like a super busy shipping lane as well? It'd be cool when Microsoft adds like the full shipping. Maybe doing this flight, you see a bunch of ships down there in 2024. Could be cool. 1011 on the QNH. We've got that bugged up. Beautiful. What is flap 1F speed? I believe in this aircraft it's 230 knots. 230 knots. And actually, as we're doing that, I'm going to get flaps 1 out now. There is the Rock of Gibraltar. Right there. Beautiful scenery. Again, default scenery. Not approaching the harbor from the other side. The harbor is going to be on... We should see the harbor. Yeah, it'll be over here on this side of us. Yeah. Is the AMSIM EDDF laggy? It takes a lot of VRAM, Bennett. Yes. A lot of VRAM. Do you use a lot of freeware scenarios from FlightSim.to? I do. Yeah. Whenever there's one available and it equals or matches the payware stuff, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we're about 5 miles. I know this seems a little bit early, but we're going to get our gear down. Again, we want to be set up a little bit early here, chat. There's nothing wrong with being set up early. This is a pretty tricky visual approach. So, again, just helping the aircraft out, getting prepared, getting set up a little bit earlier, it's going to go a long way. Didn't mean to do that or that. That on, there we go. Beautiful view of that sunset, I do agree. Looks incredible off the water. The reflection. All right, friends. We're going to go flaps 2. I'm going to throw joystick cam on. I'd like to take a quick second to shout out Thrustmaster for sponsoring today's video. If you are interested in any of the peripherals that you see me using here, go ahead and click the links up above. Thank you, Thrustmaster, for your continued support of the channel. It is truly appreciated. All right, cool. I'm going to take control of the aircraft, friends. All right, we're going to bug up a heading. We want to go 359 on the heading, so we're going to bug that up. 359. So let's start our right turn. And we're going to keep the aircraft descending. Remember, we want to be at about 1,500 feet. We are going to be complete visual from here. So just remember that. There's 2,500 feet for RIPRA. So that is good. Going to be on a heading of 359.
2,500.
Thank you. Keep it descending at about 1,000 feet per minute. Should be good. Nothing too crazy. Aviation Central, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is incredibly kind. Appreciate you big time, man. Alrighty, let's go flaps 3. And we're coming up through 160 knots. Let's go flaps full. Fully configured. That can go in. That can get armed. Good. Thank you again, Aviation Central. Appreciate you, man.
2000.
Thank you very, very much for the support. It's incredibly kind. Right, we're looking good, friends. ECAM memo, no blue. All of our lights are all set up. Let's go ahead and do our replay as well. Start the recording from here. Beautiful. Looking good. Now, if we pull up on our charts and we kind of a little bit to the right of where we want to be, that's fine. That's just because we made that turn in. But everything's looking good. 1,500 feet at about 5 nautical miles. So we're at 1,600 feet now. So we're looking really good. Just going to take this out a little bit more to the left. It'll help us in the long run, making that short turn onto final. The sounds will go up. Enjoy the arrival, amigos. She is a fun one. Alright, and then we want to be at about 1,000 feet as we're making our right turn. So I'm going to keep descending very slowly, between 500 and 700 feet per minute, something like that. Bang on profile right now, so everything's looking good. We will be using our head tracking here as well. And again, pull up your chart for reference if you have to. We're looking great. A little bit to the right. You can just bank it to the left just a tad. Use a short runway. You are correct on that one. Keep checking our charts. We're looking good.
100 above.
100 above minimums.
1,000. Minimum.
Continue. Flight director's going off. I'm going to make our right turn now. Keep that aircraft descending. Hold the right turn at about 20 degrees of bank. Should be good. All right, we're looking good. We are 3 red, 1 white. Beautiful. Don't want to descend too much. Keep it on track. A little bit sloppy on that turn, but that's okay.
500.
Yep. It is a visual approach, so there's no perfect turn in, if you will.
400.
Beautiful approach, Nat. 2 white, 2 red. Exactly what we want to see. Keep that descent rate going. Don't want to see 3 white. That wind is definitely coming in now to a nice headwind. Good, little bit of a balloon there. Keep it going down. Beautiful. Looking great, chat.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Set her down, set her down. Beautiful. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Flat into the ground. Beautiful. Reversers out. We are decelerating. 60 knots. Reverser stowed. Manual braking. Auto brakes off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Gibraltar. Not bad. Happy with that one, friends. Not too bad at all. Not floaty, a little bit past the touchdown point. That's normal if you're aiming towards the touchdown point. Very happy with that one, my amigos. Very happy with that one. Stop the clocks here. 2 hours and 27 minutes on the flight time. Landing lights are off. Nose light to taxi. APU master start switch is on. Runway turnoffs are off. Strobe lights are off. Wing lights are off. Beautiful. feel like we did that very nicely. We made the turn, I think, just a tad too early, but other than that, again, it's a visual approach. There's no RNAV or guidance or anything like that, right? So ground spoilers and flaps coming in, and there is the main beautiful Rock of Gibraltar. Looking good. Nice. Let's go and spool up the APU. Beautiful. And parking stands. Parking, let's just go parking 2. No. And I believe 2 is going to be the second last one. We'll zoom in and have a look. Sure. Alrighty. Fun approach, man. If you want something challenging, chat, come fly into here, man. Always a challenging approach into Gibraltar. Tomorrow is peril. Yeah, tomorrow's even more difficult. This is going to look like child's play compared to what we're doing tomorrow, so that'll be a fun one, man. Was like the runway, the bread, and you were the butter? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was weird because I had to apply a little bit of down pressure there as well on short final, which is a little bit weird sometimes. Alrighty. Here is our stand. Nose lights off. AP bleed is on. Jesus. Why it's spinning so fast. I don't think she's lining us up with the line very well, chat. I think we're going to have to jump outside. Oh, no, I guess she's going to do it. Alrighty, there we have it. Park brakes on. Beautiful. Upstairs, APU's on. Bleeds are on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Red beacon light is off. Seatbelt signs are off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Gibraltar. My goodness, that was a good one, friends. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. Those engines spooling down. Talk about like the perfect time to arrive as well. This is Asobo Gibraltar. Yes, correct. I don't fly into Gibraltar enough to warrant me picking up a third-party scenery, but yes, this is the default Asobo Gibraltar. Beautiful. Great flight, friends. Hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed that one. Again, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. We were looking for at least 250 likes today. I don't know if we'll hit it, but hopefully we can get at least 250 likes. Usually we go for 300 likes, but that was nonetheless a little bit of a, well, I guess it isn't really a shorter stream or anything today. Let's go and remove, where are you? Where the hell is G's? G's? SimTuker Pro is connected. Yes. G's, thank you. Quit. Good. Let's go ahead and stop the recording. Beautiful. Let's go inside the aircraft. Let's dismiss that. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to restart the Kutal script. We're going to go to panel state. We're going to go to ready. We're going to activate. We're going to go to our ground services. We're going to close all of our doors. We're going to get our flaps set full for replay. That is all good. The rest of that is good. We'll go upstairs. We'll get our lights on. Excuse me. Lights, 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 and lights. Beautiful. We'll just wait for flaps to be full, and then we'll go ahead and watch the replay, friends. Yeah? Good. Let me bring the time back just slightly by like 10 minutes. Just like it was a little bit more like our arrival time. Good. Cool. Let's hit the replay button. Beautiful. We don't need to watch it from here. We can watch it from like while we're making the turn. Like right about like here-ish should be good. So let's resume the replay. We'll watch it from there. We'll jump outside. We'll have a little bit of a look-see. Man, look at how good that looks, chat. Absolutely incredible. Going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. And for that, I am forever grateful. So thank you, everybody who helps support the stream with a monetary value. To everybody else that cannot support the stream with a monetary value, but still supports the stream, being here, smashing down the thumbs up button, supporting the stream every way that you can, I want to thank you guys just as much, man. Thank you, everybody, and every person that comes out to watch my streams and hang out with me. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely incredible. Looks like we've crushed 250 likes, so thank you everybody for that. I truly do appreciate it. Tomorrow is the big day, friends. Tomorrow is the day that everybody has been asking for since the 319 came out. Tomorrow we are flying to Bhutan. Yes, we are attempting the world's toughest approach. I mean, chat, come on. You want to talk about perfection? I mean, I don't know if we could have done that any better. I wholeheartedly mean that. Look at where the 1,000-footers are and look at where the main wheels touch down. We were like maybe 10 feet away from the 1,000-footers. Absolute perfection, especially for this airport. Doesn't get any better than that. 149 foot per minute. Everybody's happy on the G rating. Absolutely fantastic, friends. That was a gorgeous approach with that sun setting over the mountain like that as well. I mean, come on. Come on, chat. Doesn't get any better than that. Appreciate y'all, man. Guys, have yourselves a great Saturday evening. Hopefully many of you can get some flight sim time in. Tomorrow, Paro Bhutan. Going to be an absolute incredible day. Very excited for that one. Chat, that could not have been any more perfect. My goodness me. That was absolutely beautiful. Nose nice and gently decelerating. Should be a fun one. Friends, I'm going to leave you all the replay now. Guys, have a great Saturday. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe, happy landings, and I will hopefully see you guys all tomorrow.